Nyong. Ayo kita nonton. Wah, telat. Sorry. Menang nih gua gak nonton.
Might be able to just ruin their day, and that's exactly what he'll do. 3 kills, a good reaction initially off the back of the Viper's pit, but also a solid hold as he was the last point of defense.
And just a really good read from him as well, that if he sits inside that pit, they'll push in. If they go through the pit, probably he gets them both, but there's a rope right up top, and it's dangerous. Instead, he just waits for them, lets them try to jump straight through to get the plant. The time was what was putting the pressure on them. Yeah. 7-3. Gen.G found another round.
Halo Do, halo Galuh, halo Kawat, halo Excel, halo Chris, halo Dodo, halo Aulia, halo Belva. Hi guys. Bentar ya.
No flash on the corner. Looks like he just wants to hold it, but soon you have to imagine he goes for that peak. He's out in no man's land, backed up by 𝘰𝘯𝘬𝘮𝘮, but now the real trouble comes into play. Where can he go from here?
They haven't actually pressured. I guess at this point they expect that there's an operator.
Halo Josh, enggak nggak telat kak. Lihat aja di Alik langsung kalah EDG. Anjir. Gila lu. Sosial itu kak gue. Kurang kencang nggak guys? Apa aman suaranya? Aman lah ya.
A slower approach though from EDG, and this is what works for them. They've been very good at pulling those rotations. The calls from 𝘭𝘪𝘬𝘮𝘮 have been fantastic. For now, at least, looking like a similar setup to what we've seen before. Now, 𝘰𝘮𝘮 has to be careful. He got isolated last time. In fact, he's playing anti-flash, ready for it, and will even pick up that first kill.
He's done extremely well. They know he's here, but the backup is
nice. Gila Kangkang.
Until he swings in. Kind of dangerous play for anyone to make. One that was punished that time. Trade is good. 2 versus 4. 𝘭𝘪𝘬𝘮 and 𝘭𝑪𝑗𝑔 extremely low after that.
Oh beneran kalah ya? Kurang gede dikit.
By just a lone gun of 𝘭𝘪𝘬𝘮. 15 seconds or so to get that spike on the ground, and it looks like it will make it to the ground. Unfortunately, not planted. 7-4. Gen.G, well, they've certainly recovered this one after a shaky start and a couple bumps in the road. They could have a 7-5 half.
Yeah, and as I said, that's not bad. Like that will be workable for them. I do think they're going to have to be careful because, as you've already mentioned, the sniper of 𝘰𝘮𝘮 on the other side is always going to be a prospect, but they've made this one look doable after what was a blitz of a first 5 rounds. Even still, though, an 8-4 and EDG are not going to be too worried whatsoever. Looking to again build up in towards that A site. The real threat, as always, is going to be Texture.
Kurang ajar.
They're already going to clear the close angles. That it almost seems like a direct counter to just the position the coach could just flag earlier.
Masa kalah sih?
And assumably the rest of the EDG squad will be following up with it, a full point towards the A site.
Sakit nih.
Wah.
Oh, nice banget. Lagi bang. Aduh. Nice banget itu. Fitri jangan blunder please. Nggak usah ngepick. Aduh. Nice. Tepuk tangan untuk EDG.
At the halftime, a significant lead for EDG. But Gen.G, they recovered it a little bit towards the end. They certainly seem hotter now, moving on to their attack.
Yeah, 𝘭𝘪𝘬𝘮𝘮 got his first kill in that round, so there you go. He's at least on the board, but it definitely was a rough half for him. 𝘭𝘪𝘬𝘮 is the one that we're really going to be singing about, but no, I think the side of EDG are going to be very, very happy with the way that one has gone. A fantastic start for them, but also just continuously adapting. I think they did very well, slowing down a lot of the rounds and just playing with their opponents for the majority of this half.
Yeah, most definitely well on the side of Gen.G. They've warmed up, but I want to hear what 𝘭𝘪𝘬𝘮 had to say earlier on in an interview.
Kemarin live kenapa nggak bisa komen? Nah itu gue juga nggak tahu ya guys. Nggak tahu kenapa anjir.
Hello， 大家好，我是 EDG 的𝘭𝘪𝘬𝘮，我在队里担任的是自由人的位置。我觉得赢下 𝘭𝘪𝘬𝘮的感受是消除了这么久的争议吧，就是我们其实一直是有打赢他们的方法的，但是我们一直因为我们的心态没有放开，导致我们的操作很变形吧。因为我们在赛前的时候有看他们的比赛录像，他们是已经有拿出过这套阵容的，而且我们在赛前我们有很多的研究去如何去应对他这个。我觉得今天𝘭东是今天潜伏的最好的吧，他今天在图2的时候扮演的对我们的帮助很大，工作了，我觉得对我们今天掰平比分很重要，对。 然后图3的话，我觉得就是我们整体的一个协同跟练习了这么久的战术的一个展现。
Bisa ada iklan di tengah-tengah pertempuran. Dukung siapa? EDG dong. Tim mana yang lo dukung gak kalah, Lek? EDG menang anjir, gue dukung terus. Gak pernah kalah dia. Gila.
我觉得我们的信心就在来自于我们的两位教练啊，他们两位对我们的赛前的，就是如何针对对面做出了很多他们各自的想法吧，然后去帮助我们去在赛前的训练的时候去练习，然后去适应可能会遇到的情况种种的变化吧，这就是我们现在临场比较厉害的一个点吧。我想对这些黑子来说，我知道我们一直以来我们队伍的争议很大吧，我不在乎黑子们说什么，我只知道我们的团队潜力很足。
EDG kalah seri ini, menang kocak, menang. Race terakhirnya belum panas. Race terakhirnya siapa ya? Sabar. Kita harus sejalan dulu nih. Oh yang pilih janji siapa? 41%, boy siapa? Gak boleh. Yang pilih janji, gue TO.
Thing that works with this comp for Gen.G is those executes around that double flash. The
Texture.
Flash.
Raja terakhir kita itu kangkang, bukan texture. Coba ulang. Ayo, saya tanya. Ke klik. Tadi lu bilang lu dukung EDG. Nice banget guys, nice. Oh lu mau nobar, Vin? Kan lu udah jago Valo nih, udah bisa lalu analyze gitu. Ya nggak? Aku EDG swear, bagus. 3v itu tiba-tiba. Aduh.
There you go. 𝘰𝘰𝘮𝘮𝘦𝘵 down. Nobody left. 1v3. Meteor low, but everyone else is healthy. The time is on Gen.G's side. This will be a impressive clutch, to say the least. He's got the first.
Aduh, nice try. Meteor lagi anjir. Kemarin Meteornya pernah nggak nyala yang pas lawan Loud. Cuman kayak emang jago banget gitu sisanya. Si Karon sama si siapa? Texture. Diketawain yang ada. Enggak. Anjir Meteor. Wait. Kaget gue. Kaget anjir. Udah kayak Alex aja. Go Gen.G. So you... Gen.G? No! James! What do you mean Gen.G? EDG bro. Go Toge. Salah. Karan sih gelo. Karan padahal sebelumnya kayak B aja kan? Kayak sebelumnya kan yang nyala kan si Texture sama Meteor. Tapi kemarin jago banget sih Karan. Kayak Aaron gak sih si Karon? Udah subuh mandi. Iya abis ini mandi, kalau break mandi. Game tengah-tengah game 2. Mau masuk game 2 kita mandi. Oke.
That defensive side doesn't stand a chance at this stage. You have to imagine 𝘰𝘰𝘮𝘮𝘦 35 HP in a 1v3 with a sheriff in hand.
Nggak bisa lah anjir, udah ada double. Wah, masih dapat satu anjir. Nggak apa, mahal. Karan over Aaron. Nggak usah mandi udah cantik. Nggak gitu, kocak. Jorok anjir. Nggak usah mandi nggak sih, masih wangi. Sesat dia lu semua. Let's go Gen.G. EDG anjir. Berapakah mahalnya? Mahal lah pokoknya. Lucky ya pakai sheriff anjir. Gue lucky 1 kill. Hey, you so mean. Sakit sih jatuhnya 3 weapon ya, iya kan? Tapi tadi kayaknya ada yang cuma pakai ghost deh. Tadi belum mandi sama sekali ya? Gue udah mandi belum ya hari ini? Iya anjir, gue belum mandi sama sekali.
And for EDG, You said 3 players on A. They're still there. But the drone clearing out some
Gen.G is
space
the one
might
that
cause rotate to come through.
makes you guys go home.
You're planning to go back here with Meteor still
You need to support EDG, James.
Which it looks like that was the idea. Not very successful.
Nice.
You're gonna have Lackett try and lead the charge. There was a snake bite down. I don't know if that's actually going to deny it. No, it isn't. Managed to reposition, so that's something at least. Already, though, with that man advantage and 𝘰𝘰𝘯𝘵 on a fast flank. Bear in mind, because they lost Meteor, they don't actually have any flank.
Orang nggak ada yang lihat flank, mampus anjir. Bisa. Nice banget. Mana Gen.G? Aduh, you support EDG because of 𝘭𝘪𝘬𝘮𝘦𝘵. Yes, why? No, I love 𝘰𝘰𝘯𝘵 and also Nobody. Nobody's really good with his guy, you know. No, not because of 𝘭𝘪𝘬𝘮𝘦. No, James, you're wrong. Ntar malam nobar 𝘭𝘪𝘬𝘮 kah, Ci? Emang langsung lanjut 𝘭𝘪𝘬𝘮? Gue mati anjir. Oh, jam 10 ya? Jam 10 bisa. Ayo nobar. Nice, bro. Why you lie? No, I don't lie. Lie. No.
For sure.
No.
That means that now the economy can really build up for EDG.
No, bro.
Have another buy and also in terms of ults.
Gue nggak bohong anjir.
Getting that little bit closer. Now there is.
Gue beneran ini apa sih? Kagum sama si Nobody soalnya jago Sky-nya. For sure 𝘭𝘪𝘬𝘮𝘦 only. No, Nobody too, the Sky. The Sky is really good. No, 𝘭𝘭𝘪𝘬𝘮𝘦, no.
𝘭𝘭𝘪𝘬𝘮 definitely saw him, and here comes that double flash, but
Aduh.
he's managed to avoid both. 𝘭𝘭𝘪𝘬𝘮, you can't allow him to survive in these sort of positions. Just continues his aggression. The only one left.
Panas anjir 𝘭𝘭𝘪𝘬𝘮. Anjir. Why so good? So good.
I assume
Anjir,
that
jago
wasn't
banget.
just a reactive shot, because that would be a little bit ridiculous.
Sial. No.
And you know,
No.
Look at this, it's so smart.
But
𝘭𝘭𝘭 falls back, allows the contact
what
to be
the
taken
hell?
by Nobody, and then goes back out into heavy
Anjir.
you can see
Anjir,
he
nggak
was thinking
manusiawi
about
coy
it.
itu.
He tried to
𝘰𝘰𝘯𝘵
equalize things
jago
into a
banget.
2v2, at least
Let's
use
go.
the res as a bait to force a fight. But it's not worked
Kokil
out.
gini men, 𝘭𝘭𝘪𝘬𝘮 didukung lu.
For EDG,
Gimana 𝘭𝘪𝘬𝘮? Mandi
absolutely
emang.
stacked, and Gen.G going to be in trouble.
𝘭𝘭𝘪𝘬𝘮 dapat buff pacar. Dia nggak punya pacar anjir. Jangan hoax ya kalian semua ya. 𝘰𝘰𝘯𝘵 ini ngeri. 𝘰𝘰𝘯𝘵 tuh suka nge-clutch. Kalau �𝘰𝘯𝘵 suka nge-clutch, 𝘭𝑪 tuh sheriffnya sakau. Kalau suka thrifty. 𝘭𝘭𝘪𝘬𝘮𝘦 mah ya selalu jago. Nobody juga suka nge-clutch sih. Jago banget.
The weaponry can actually become valuable. That's so filthy. They've used it to force them back. They're pushing them.
Dia masih pakai knife yang sampah itu. Udah jangan greedy. Udah bang, 𘭭𝘭𝘭𝘭.
Just like, here you go, 𝘭𝘭𝘭𝘭. Farm.
Yeah, it's not even a time thing. There's still 50 seconds.
Siapa tuh 𝘭𝘭𝘭𝘭 private setelik.
Just really locking them into a box. Fish in a barrel for 𝘭𝘭𝘭 on the first.
Okay.
As Gen.G now look to take the site, but no matter.
Anjir mampus. Sorry. Gak boleh toxic. Banyakin. Bye Gen.G, go back to Korea. No.
We're not going to see any damage dealt. A flawless round for EDG.
Si paling selalu jago.
It feels like they're just running headfirst into a brick
GG lah
wall.
ini.
This is
GG
an
lah ya.
opportunity as they get the rifles out, but
Ejek lah ya.
it could be their last real opportunity. Some ultis online, some rifles in hand, and EDG 2 rounds away from taking it.
I'll be honest with you, the way this match is going so far, this could be a statement from EDG. Because they played versus 𝘭𝘭𝘭𝘭, a team they've never been able to beat. They beat them in a long fought-out series. They come in here, this is a map 5-0 for the side of Gen.G, and they're going into Split next, which is their best map. If they just demolish Gen.G here, I think we have to start switching on.
Woi, CBN! Kocak! Bukan dari gua gak sih?
He manages to get his revenge. It is not looking likely right now.
Oh, dari gua ternyata. Sorry guys. Sorry ya adik-adik. Sorry. Gue bocil Gen.G, Min. Diem lu. Diem atau gue TO. What the hell, 𝘭𝘭𝘭𝘭? Texture juga nge-whiff coy.
Actually, Karen goes down trying to kill him.
Oh no.
G2 has managed to get that
Texture.
kill. I think it was
Texture enggak.
counter flash, but it shouldn't matter too much. The
Si
HP
𝘧𝘰𝘮𝘮𝘦
is
tadi.
so much in favor of their
Kayak gitu
opponents.
anjir.
I don't know how EDG are going to find a gap in here.
Oh,
Texture's kind of got lost a little bit. No cover either.
Let's go
Somehow
Cicu.
they're back in a 3v3.
Yeah, EDG have managed to create their
Oke,
own
snap.
opportunities. The
Diam.
real problem though is the time on
Si
the
Bian nomor
clock
1.
and the amount of EDG
Streamer
or
lag.
Gen.G players
Jangan
tucked
gitu,
away.
Pinap.
EDG make the call. They go
Palanya,
aggressive to
anjing.
try and root these players out of post-plan positions, but Meteor's got an angle and up top.
Wah,
They've spotted them.
enti.
There's not one but
Nggak
two
apa-apa,
players
kasih satu, kasih
ready to
satu.
pounce. A good
Santuy,
response
santuy,
from
satu
Gen.G.
doang,
The
satu
gap is
doang.
only 4. It's obtainable, but this road is filled with peril.
Yeah, I'm not sure I feel like I believe
Kurang
at this point
ajar.
that there hasn't been
Sampai sahur min.
too many
Iya, Pak
convincing
Yos. Udah di rumah kan?
rounds when Gen.G have been winning it.
Hati-hati.
We have multiple flawless rounds already from EDG in this half. Like, look, they're buying in with an
Masih bisa,
operator
masih
and
bisa.
still comfortably by this round and the next. So this is already where the game changes. They also had to use the Thrash to actually be able to take the space. They're not going to have that one in this round, but they are one away from a lockdown. Already, a lot of information garnered by the side of EDG.
Gue dukung Gen.G boleh nggak? Nggak boleh Funi. Kamu harus dukung Kangkang. Harus dukung EDG.
Viper's Pit
Kasih satu itu, kasih map satu kan.
very early, and they've got such
Nggak.
an aggressive mid position.
Gila ya.
that they can
Kasih
actually
satu
hold
poin
this
aja.
spot and keep 3 players within the site.
Satu poin
And
aja.
similarly to what they did with the lockdown, if they throw Viper's Pit in here, it may just be used to deter. I don't know if that will have connected. I don't think it did.
Doesn't look like it.
Keceplosan.
Player
Sakit nih
slightly
ini
out of the
gua.
circle, especially with the height of it.
Jahitannya
Flash in
copot,
deep,
coy.
but no, he already saw him.
Anjir ente.
Well handled to find the first. The numbers sit towards Gen.G with the side under their
Weave.
control, and now the actual advantage. 4 versus 3. EDG on the fight back. They've got a flank underway.
Mau flank 2 orang anjay.
Sneak their way up pretty close with that.
Aduh,
turret
benci
down.
banget gua sama knife-nya anjir. Cacat banget Kangkang knife-nya.
Control, but Gen.G has to be aware of this. The turret comes back up
Oof.
for a moment. It's too late. They've already gone past, and it's Khan, the danger man. Now operator in hand, dash online, Bladestorm in the back pocket, and he's making his way
Dasher.
forward. He's making noise while the rest of his team come in to fill the gaps, and the players spotted up top. That's an ambitious way to try and take that fight. 𝘰𝘮𝘮's actually got an opportunity now, and 𝘧𝘰𝘮𝘮 saves the day for EDG. That could have been a way back.
Siapa tadi guys?
for the
Siapa tadi? Coba
attacking
sebut.
side.
Siapa?
It's 12-7. EDG on map point on the opponent's.
This is the thing that's never Julia, because although Meteor is probably
Anjir,
been the
jago banget
best player
cuy.
individually
Gila,
for Gen.G,
gila.
that's a couple of
WH.
times now where I feel like they've been boxed in either
Gila,
from
gila,
him
jago
dying
banget.
and just not realizing his util gone,
Ngapain
or
time
in
out,
that
Dek?
case, him being so far
Ngapain?
forward that his util goes offline. Now that's a mistake that you just can't have. You're in a man advantage. He doesn't need to be that far forward.
Gila,
And if he
gila.
is, somebody
𝘧𝘰𝘮𝘮
else
GG.
needs to be aware of it.
Bukan, Chris,
Mistakes
salah.
that if you
Ada
give
yang
those
kill
over
3
to
loh.
EDG, you're
𝘧𝘰𝘮 kan
done.
kill
You can't
1.
allow Kangkang that
Kangkang
much space.
kill 3 nih. Di siapa yang GG? Ayo teman-teman, siapa yang GG? No Gen.G. Goodbye, James. Gen.G will go back to Korea. Annyeong.
For Kangkang to sneak up behind. 5 opportunities to close out this map and send us to split, where EDG will look to close the door on Gen.G's run. This is a scary time. The Gen.G, they looked very, very good regionally, but wow, it's a big challenge.
Jangan GG hao dong, salah.
Yeah, like,
Dukungan pacar Kangkang nggak Texture clears Kangkang, no cap. No, no, bo.
3 times in the case of
No.
𝘧𝘰𝘮𝘮.
Texture is here, Kangkang is here.
But the fact is,
Kangkang will one tap texture. Serpa beli Kangkang. Saya maunya sih juga gitu ya. Cuman sulit. Edward duitnya lebih kencang lagi nih.
Funnily enough, the other one is actually Breeze. I've not enjoyed, like, Gen.G have had some rough games of Breeze, so they lose this map, and wow, EDG have 2 opportunities on maps that I favor them
Jago
on
banget,
to close
anjir.
out this series.
Oh, jago banget ya
We
orang.
know 4 ultimates is usually a
2
very
kill dari
strong
VCT masih
position, but
diratakan
also
oleh
for
Kangkang.
EDG, if they had 4, they could dump them all
Iya,
into a
jir.
round and just
Perek
claim
sama
1
ini ya.
round win, move on to the next
Benar-benar.
map. For Gen.G, they have to be a bit more
Setuju.
conscious of how they use these. So obviously off rip, you're going to see the Bladestorm pop to make up for the economic disadvantages. 𝘰𝘮𝘮 also using his ultimate, the null command, I mean, robbing them of their abilities if they're close enough.
Oh shit,
and a
susah
Viper's
sih
Pit
ini.
committed. So I said they they need to reserve them, they have dumped them into this round.
Nggak ada
With a
ulti, Jir.
lockdown being the only thing they'll carry through to the next. I don't know if they will.
Susah.
That's the thing. If they keep it.
Yeah, the judge
Gimana ya?
investment, I like it from
Drone.
Munchkin. He's going to play a
Drone nggak
close
punya.
corner within this Viper's pit. I feel like they almost need this one just to keep their economy strong, and they are
What the
utility
fuck?
dumping. Already, Texture's going to pick off one, but so much util thrown in to clear
What
him out. It's
the
easier said
hell?
than done, though. As he
No.
takes out
Safe
𝘰𝘰𝘯𝘬𝘮𝘮
aja nggak
along
sih?
with it. Nobody trying to
Safe.
clear this backline.
Wah.
Somehow, 𝘭𝘪𝘬𝘮𝘮's found another.
Never
They may
mind.
not get to use that ultimate at all, because they're being
Di atas,
picked
satu di
apart.
atas.
It's left all on to 𝘭𝘪𝘬𝘮, but the time is ticking low. If he gets this kill, it's surely
Oh.
done, and it will be.
Nice try.
But he's going to go down with it. That was meant to be an economy builder as
Okay,
they
it's okay.
spam all their
It's
ultimates
okay.
bar one.
One more.
They don't even get a single player
Main
out
suruh
of the line.
Papa beli 𝘧𝘰𝘮𝘮𝘮. Sekalian aja beli tensnya. Ngapain setengah-setengah?
No one's
Beli
able to get their
�𝘰𝘮𝘮.
full shields
Beli tens lah.
alongside the rifles. Maybe
Coba
one
nunggu
player
next match
is, but that's
main.
about it. This is going to be a
Gartek
really
nggak usah
tough
mandi.
position to play from because, like
Gua mandi
you
cuma
said,
5 menit, kocak.
There's almost
Ini
two
gua mandi
ways
dulu
you can
bentar.
look at it. Save the
Terus
ultis
gua
and try to use one,
apain ya?
maybe
Terus
two,
kita Gartek, oke?
incrementally tick them over and use them as safety nets.
Susah
each
ada ulti
round,
Viper
or
di
dump
tempat
them and
sempit.
build that
Sampai
economy.
sahur,
So
iya
you've
sampai
got
sahur.
rifles. This is the worst.
Gak tau ya sampai sahur. Boleh sih sampai sahur. Ntar kita coba main supermarket itu ya.
Now they've got to
It was
do it.
clutched by the
Gua harus download tuh.
Worth mentioning, I like EDG's approach to just not play heads up.
Beli
into
tens
the
mana
Viper's
main,
pit to
rugi
move
dong.
around the back
Beli
and try to
tens.
contend
Tapi
for the
1v5.
backside all the way down
Soalnya
the
duitnya
lane.
udah habis buat beli
It's a good
tens.
idea, and you can see it very
Gitu.
nearly worked for them. I think if Gen.G had slightly less ultimates
Where's
pop,
he going?
the round would have fallen away. This man's crazy. He hasn't even popped his dash yet.
Buat apa tens otak sense itu �𝘰𝘮𝘮𝘮. Tapi semuanya jago sih sense sama Zaken. Aduh, buat bayar angkang.
He's dead. He's definitely dead. I don't know if that was maybe slight misinformation, but
Sakit
still a
anjir,
filthy shot
jahitan
to
gua.
open. The take in the meantime has come in onto the B site. Reed. So a single bullet tap and 𝘰𝘰𝘮𝘮 just
Kebanyakan ngomong anjir,
ruins his
sampai copot.
opponent. They're not even going to get the spike down, and now this is a problem. Things become so much more difficult. The spam through from nobody is so clean.
Nice.
And now
GG, bye-bye. Bye,
the
Texture,
hero of
what
the
can you
man
do?
that has been
James, your
highlighted
friend,
throughout
is
this
gonna
tournament
go
so far.
home.
He's got
Enggak ya,
to
masih
find
lower
three
ya?
to try and save them. The spike is down. Nobody has already
Enggak
spotted
lah.
him on the angle. There is no hope. EDG come through with a dominant victory when it comes to map number 1. And they have their choice next.
Yeah, this is where it gets scary, Tom. Like you said off camera coming into today that after we saw the veto, it looks like we're probably going to go to that map 3, right? We're set up for both teams to take their pick. Will Gen.G now find themselves quite a bit behind in this series with Split coming up next and Breeze afterwards. Don't go anywhere,
Easy.
because we'll be breaking this
Nah,
one
mandi
down
dulu.
after the
Bye.
break.
Nyam. Gue mau hapus makeup dulu sih.
Excuse me, would you mind taking a picture of us?
Oh, no problem.
Thanks.
Ooh, yes, problem. You need Verizon. Trade in that old thing and get a new iPhone 15 Pro with tons of storage, so you can take all the pics. So many selfies.
A preposterous amount of panos!
That means panoramic.
And as many portraits of me as your heart desires.
How about none?
None, yeah, none feels right.
Trade in any iPhone in any condition and get iPhone 15 Pro and
Unboxing
iPad
dulu
and
deh.
Apple Watch SE all on us.
Tadi gue dikasih roti. Aduh, gue udah gak pakai kacamata. Mana ya? Kacamata gue mana ya? Lupa anjay. Unboxing dulu gak sih? Gue kira merch RRQ. Jep aja kak. Cijaja kayak bilang itu merch RRQ. Oh, lucu banget. Dono. Makasih virus.
Red Bull gives you wings.
Thank you. Udah dapat kue unyil dari tadi Sam dapat dono dari virus. Thank you. Lucu banget. Dono nambah, iya Jir. Makin banyak Jir di nol gua. Anjir. Makasih. Nanti bakal gue pakai buat kuliah. Itu masukin tas aja deh ini. Thank you. Dapat dari mana Jir ini? Gue aja nggak punya. Anjir. Makasih. Nggak usah dibaca. Oh, ada sesuatu. Ya, nanti gue baca sendiri ya. Iklan. Rockman. Ntar gue baca ya sendiri. 𝘭𝘪𝘬𝘮𝘮𝘦𝘯𝘵 감사합니다. 감사합니다. Thank you guys. Gue ini dulu ya. Gue mandi dulu ya. Salah anjay. Bentar ya. Cuci dulu. Mampus makeup anjir. Makeup dulu. Masih dinamain. Ntar nama dinonya. Namanya siapa ya? Namanya Doni. Doni gimana Doni? Oke nggak? Doni gimana Doni? Terus make up, mandi 10 menit, keringin rambut, selesai. Gue gak keramas. Baru keramas kemarin. Besok mau badminton kayak gue. Jadi kayaknya gak bisa keramas. Nanti keramas suka kali gue gak. Yalah gak usah dinamain juga. Doni aja Doni. Doni kayak nama Tuhan jualan cilok. Anjir. Sabar. Aduh. Bye, aku mandi dulu ya, annyeong. Aduh, jatuh. Anjir, woi, apa-apaan ini? Lambat mulai. Oh guys, I'm back. Gak kelihatan lagi kacamata gue mana ya? Sabar. Sunyi anjir, sorry guys.
And now going on to this as well, and I think for Gen.G, just one of the main worrying factors here was obviously coming into this map, they are starting on the attack side. Now, normally you'd look at this composition and go, oh, well that's fine. You've got double duelist, you've got the sort of explosive nature of this composition, but they had a really rough time the last couple of times they played on the attack. In fact, even in a 13-11 match, they only got 2 rounds on attack.
Well, this should be an easy farming round with Gen.G just left down to pistols. An opportunity for them to get a little bit done there, but no shots connected with just the one falling of ☭𝘭𝘮𝘮.
Walaupun gua nggak lihat tapi nice.
Build the economy seems to be just around the corner. There has been a retrieval.
Kalah dikit anjir.
Posing a little bit of a threat with the Bulldog, but his HP is being chipped away at, down to 70 now. Good flash. The flank of nobody has
nice. Easy.
Cleaned up on this B site. EDG find their second. Here's the real challenge though, as Gen.G pull out their rifles.
Yeah, they've gone quite heavy.
Mani cowboy diem anjir.
Clearly feeling confident.
Namanya tidak membuang-buang air dan tidak membuang-buang waktu. Apa mandi lama-lama?
Still a lot of opportunities for them to try and find something in. Nobody going to go onto the stinger, and honestly, I'm happy to see it. As said, he's very good at getting up close in their face, and this is where we get to see if they can get off to that flying start. Because let's be real, in the last map,
I'm back, bro.
And for the most part, Texture got shut down. They're 2 players that are going to have to be impactful here because 𝘭𝘪𝘬𝘮𝘮 has a lot of the setup utility that they're going to be running. And
gila, gue udah kayak setan anjir.
Well, this is it, right? Again, we mentioned Texture wasn't necessarily as hot as we were expecting on the previous map.
Texture nggak hot. Kenapa dia turun? Bagus lah.
He's going to have that video made about him on Twitter. Nobody had it yesterday, the day before. Now it's his turn, I suppose. Hopefully not 2 maps in a row, though, as we know what 𝘭𝘪𝘬𝘮 is capable of. Gen.G up close, but it's 𝘭𝘪𝘬𝘮 having pushed through
nice.
the wall. Will find the kill. A blast pack down to deter further aggression, and he's out scot-free. Advantage for EDG, which is so valuable in a round like this.
Yeah, they already managed to win the bonus in the last map. Bear that in mind. That was the 5-0 start that they had. ☭𝘭𝘮 just trying to play with his opponents, and a little bit of space being taken. 𝘰𝘰 means he's going to push them back. 40 seconds left, and as of right now, Gen.G have no control. They're only just making their way into mid. Like, this is such a slow attempted take. It's getting very, very scary for them, and they even still have
Ayo, nggak bisa masuk, ayo. Kelihatan coy. Nice banget, nice delay, bro. Kenapa itu mati di atas? Oh shit, man. Oh shit, man, nice. Oh, nice. Tuh. Aduh, Kangkang ngapain? Nunggu temen lu tunggu. Tunggu temen lu, kocak.
He's not able to deny plant going down, but he knows where both players are, at least roughly.
Tunggu temanmu lah, bro.
Around the back of the site, they don't know that just yet. But I like the idea to group up together.
Nice try. Aduh, nice try anjir. Kangkang sih, nggak sabaran anjir, overhit cuy. Saatnya Texture bersinar. Berapa dia? Masih 0 kok.
Gen.G do manage to hold on and at least convert the round this time. They're not out of the woods yet though, because as mentioned, that was a bonus. That was Bulldogs and a Stinger. Now they come in with the full rifles, one off a showstopper as well, so ultimate's definitely closer to coming online, and those duelists are still yet to show up over on the Gen.G side. It's early days, but it can't go on for too much longer.
Again, that's the anti-bonus round coming out from Gen.G. 2 players left standing. Their economy is going to be chipped away at, as we can see. There's 3 players very low on credits, and the big problem being that EDG close to having a very valuable ultimate. All we need is 𝘭𝘭𝘮𝘮 to find an orb or a kill, and he's been pretty consistently finding at least the one in some rounds. So massive safety net potentially there for them later on. Gen.G early challenge, good damage on the one player that can't be healed back up. And they're happy with that. Yeah, they've deterred some aggressive control and started to move towards middle. The only thing, Tom, is that there was a flash that just popped by nobody. It saw no one was there.
Yeah, and
the Tiger goes through. No one else here. That's a lot of information. And with the Tiger not being heard by Gen.G, they don't know how much of a read EDG have on their current play.
They've been so good at this. Similarly on Icebox, just being able to get so much information and then just play off of it. They're going to have 2 players watching into mid, 2 players on the B site, looking at 𝘭𝘪𝘬𝘮𝘮 as well. Look, they've even got the stun at the back, 2 flashes, a paranoia.
Nice banget anjir, nice banget. Nice bunuh dia.
Already a great start. Meteor, even while blinded by the paranoia, is going to be able to
Oh my god, oh shit man, nice. Let's go Kang. Jangan Rosa.
They have to back out. There's only 20 seconds left. Any time
Aduh,
that could be ball.
1 HP anjir.
It's done so much damage.
Apa-apa. 1 HP-nya.
And well, now,
Anjir, mancin di situ cuy.
He's going to TP to the other side of the map, but look how close nobody is. A flash just to try and catch him.
Nice banget. Aduh, nggak ada yang tahu anjir mancin di mana.
Sprinting to try and get back in here. It is shaky from 𝘰𝘰𝘮𝘮. I don't think it's going to matter though. There's nothing they can do to stop this. It's a very peculiar round.
Anjir, what the hell, ente dah. TP, anjir. Dia nggak tahu ya si Nobody gimana. Nobody sabar banget anjir.
Well, Tom,
ya nggak sih?
this has unfortunately swung back the way that we feared it would. EDG finding the round in a very unusual manner.
Sabar banget, sabar.
The TP
Malam Hadi. Ini map RX kalah kemarin ya? Iya. Betul. Cico nge-weave.
Any of the utility. I'll be honest, what Meteor got away with there while being paranoid is a lot more than I was expecting. They still had all of Breach's kit, all of 𝘭𝘪𝘬𝘮's kit on Omen as well. Yeah. I think all that was used was nobody's utility. And sure, it doesn't come back anymore, but that you need to be getting rid of some of that util at some point in the round before you go running in with 30 seconds left. This is disgusting.
Yeah, no way you expect this. Reacting to it? Well, apparently is easy enough.
All right.
Texture just tanked a shotgun to the face.
Aduh,
𝘰𝘰𝘮𝘮's got a 50-50 if he checks left. Oh no! Oh, Munchkin! A chance for more as well.
Nggak, winnable. Chill. Halo Koyon. Halo Hikyuy. Apa nak? Wow, Nobody the guy. Nice try. 2v2, anjir.
And movement towards this A site, but TP in. 𝘭𝘪𝘬𝘮's in position to stop them from easily walking into this A site, and he's checking heaven. 𝘭𝘪𝘬𝘮 needs to win this fight on the way out. In fact, timing will be a key factor for him. The flash goes towards the elbow. It seems like he's safe to cross with EDG too far away to do anything at this point. 𝘭𝘪𝘬𝘮 still in spawn.
Merek kenapa? Cowok lu ngapain kocak gitu mati? Sorry ya, maafin ya. Nggak apa-apa, dia emang kadang-kadang suka gitu. Sakit coy ini gue gara-gara jahitannya copot. Oh my, nice banget smoke. Close anjir.
With his full belt of utility still online, hasn't had to use any of it just yet. But instead, he's going to potentially just go walking through this smoke. And 𝘭𝘪𝘬𝘮, the man who's silent on the last map, speaks loud in this round as Gen.G get their second.
Thrifty coy.
2 big kills from him, denying the vent control and then closing out the round as well. This is what we wanted to see. 𝘭𝘪𝘬𝘮 waking up, finding his form, finding his footing, as it's 3-2, a 1-round gap between them. And again, looking at how some of these rounds have gone down, you know, in the previous map, it was feeling pretty much favored to EDG from the get-go. After the first 5 rounds, essentially, they didn't really take their hands off the reins. Here, though, Gen.G are already punching back.
Yeah, they managed to do it with a low buy as well. The pistols finding a lot of value, and that success could make all the difference. They've already realized that nobody's close, and
Enti, periksa ke dokter. Iya, Senin.
Really don't want to
hari Senin.
Into this man just yet. Interestingly, you've got the lurk out from Meteor on the other side of the map, but it does seem like EDG are fairly happy to just sit passive. I don't feel like Gen.G have done a fantastic job of out any of the utility from the side of EDG in these early rounds. This time, though, 𝘭𝘪𝘬𝘮 not online, but they still have all of Viper's util, and in this case, the wrong
bakal pipi gemoy lagi, Ci. Jangan dong, jangan Virus.
Those players outside B, again, the problem is always going to be it could just be one player,
one
person lurking, catching that flash and running straight to A. But
giving him a smoke.
So we can see this isn't how it's playing out.
Oh shit.
Dutch
gaming, bro.
Oh
my, nice banget padahal. Anjir. Anti, bro.
Yeah, when you put out a smoke like that, there's going to be a part of you that's thinking, okay, there has to be someone within it. And I like the fact that Gen.G play it safe. Boombot and Seekers gives everything away.
Gue bikin sesuatu nggak usah aneh-aneh lu, kocak.
Even throughout the series thus far that have been particularly clean.
Susah anjir, gimana cuy?
What can be found from EDG on the way back in? Probably not a lot. 𝘧𝘰𝘮𝘮𝘦 at least will be able to find one, drop an extra weapon, but other than that, expectations desperately low, and 𝘰𝘮𝘮's taking a little bit of damage, but he'll fade out there before his life is lost. For 𝘧𝘰𝘮𝘮 now, the value might actually come from going down to the spike.
Yeah, that's definitely the game plan for him. As another round swings to Gen.G, and again, I like their usage of their.
Yang menang kemarin yang seat 1 tiap region anjir baru sadar. Iya.
They have a boombot following it up. It allowed them the perfect timing to
Cuy.
swing in on the back of that utility.
Ntar sore kalau lewat depan rumah lu boleh ketemu Boyu nggak? Nggak boleh, gue pukul ya lu.
It really is anyone's game, and that was my worry.
EDG
Was that
barbar
we come
banget.
into this map after the first being pretty dominant in favor of EDG, and we would see this
Alex
be
mana?
a very quick.
Ya Alex besok ya mainnya ya?
I think at the very least we're owed
Jam 10 ya?
a close map between these two teams,
Lawan-
if not a third one.
Well, normally EDG are stellar when it
Alex
comes to this
lawan-
defensive side, so
Lawan TH ya?
Gen.G had some rough times when it
TH
came to
bukan
their
sih?
attack, so this is already a pretty decent start from them. If they can keep things around, I think they'll be quite content. Already a
Oh
fantastic
my
start.
god, totoknya. By
By
texture lu nggak bakal dapet cepet mamam lu. Oh my
Trade out with the
god,
showstopper will keep
cucu.
in their favor, and 𝘰𝘮𝘮 goes through. The movement's sublime.
Kayak force ini bos, mampus. Ayo keluar.
He's going to leave Texture completely stunned up, but he hasn't been spotted. One bullet is all he
Nice
needs,
banget,
but
Kang.
𝘰𝘮𝘮's there again.
Min.
The third kill for him already, and he needs the ace. He's going to look to try and get it half, but he's completely blinded. Already baiting them out. A second flash, and there is no hope. I've seen that one before, Mitch, but it won't happen this time.
Bang, udah bang.
Thankfully not. Second flash, immediate peek, and you could see he just had nothing to
Kasihan
do
Jersen
unless
sama
the
Excel
spray
tetap harus
landed on
iyalah
edge
dari
and right
pagi
away.
jir.
It was done and dusted.
Capek aku.
GENG is going, no.
Bang lu siapanya Yanto? Siapanya Yanto? Siapa ya? Nggak tahu Yanto. Kenapa emang si Yanto? Buta total.
No credits to buy back up. It's going to be a scrappy buy for the defensive side. And so far we've seen Gen.G be very clinical with dealing with these lower buys.
Lu nonton jadi kalah ya, Spin? Enggak, kocak. Kemarin juga kalah, anjay. Gua nggak nonton.
They'll look to farm up an even better one right here and now.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh,
There's the meteor we know and love.
Heal.
A lot of the time we don't see him get to play that star duelist anymore, but with this 1-2 punch of him and Texture on this map, they are really starting to come alive. We mentioned him and Texture as clinical pieces to this puzzle.
Aduh, di absen cuy. So asik banget coach J.G. tos-tosan.
Close to the angle and the action.
Alex cewek kakak ya?
Again, it just comes down to can he make this one costly.
Enggak
The
lah
fact
anjir.
is the economy now of Gen.G is off the
Satu,
charts.
hati-hati lu
You win
sama.
an eco and then have a couple of cleaner rounds. He's
Hati-hati,
still
Haudong tuh
actually
gila
killed
anjir.
the player behind through the other. It's a couple of
Nggak apa,
guns
guys.
lost, but ultimately on
Bencana.
the side of Gen.G it doesn't matter. They are
Oh
stacked for
anjir,
cash.
Meteor.
Yeah, and even
Ya bisa hemat 3. Enggak ya, treble ya. Kamu gila ya.
Meteor, he had a judge, but he managed to upgrade to a rifle.
Oh, benci ini map nih. Suka banget loh tapi.
With the economy that they have
Ah,
in play,
cinta.
there's not really going to be too much.
Kenapa texture anjir? Ah, cinta. That's your day? It's good. Okay. Hari pagi sampai sahur bener pada, terus gue tidur jam 5, bangun jam 10, terus gue makan, terus gue gereja, terus MPL pulang nobar. Aman. How about you? Kalau di venue mau nulis apa like kertasnya? Gue gambar muka Kangkang. Cayo gitu.
don't want to allow them to get off the mark. Having that Viper's Pit online for months.
Kenapa itu? Dia kayak stres gitu, Jir.
If you're unable to deny.
Frustrated.
And also you have a showstopper onto 𝘭𝘮𝘮, so you can go for some of those set plays, put him into position. He has been thriving still, at least on an individual level, but over the last few rounds, I feel like Gen.G have just been a little bit quicker in the pace. They've not allowed them to hold util to the late rounds. They've been taking control, and also they're just looking a bit more confident in what they're doing. Like, you can see MADRID committing to these early fights, and everybody following him in. That seems to be what's working, at least for now.
Artikel lagi kali di sini ya. Kalau game 3, nggak mau game 3. Menang ini 2-0 gila.
They've got no luck. That's something we've consistently seen for Gen.G. As they now look to
Menang.
take some early
Chill guys.
towards this B side of the map.
Lu gereja hari Sabtu iya?
I mean, they have no control anywhere.
Jumat Sabtu.
Also, there's not much of a backup plan here. The showstopper. Well, that's
Aduh, Rosa coy.
Players slowed down, sure, split, but they've already got players towards the site. Meteor's in position. Teammates coming
Nice banget dong. Let's go dong. Dong. Fuck man.
Kills swinging in favor of Gen.G, trade after trade, and a 3 versus 2.
1 HP 1 bisa winnable.
But there's not exactly too much they can do to take him down. If he's hit in those corners, maybe 𝘰𝘰𝘮𝘮 needs a miracle snake bite to land. And it could come in off the back of the plant. It's 𝘭𝘰𝘮𝘮 attempting the plant. But they don't know just how low he is. Viper's Pit activated.
Bawa lu,
And that's going to
Cok.
even the playing field a little bit.
Man.
It was so close to taking him down, but now Meteor in the right place at the right time. He's going to clear out both of them. The direct approach.
Teo dulu.
Unable to slow them down, unable to stop them.
Teo dulu anjir.
In there from 𝘧𝘰𝘮𝘮. I don't think there was a lot. Immediately off a blast pack, just flies backwards into the corner. And
I'm good. Thank you for asking.
That's the
Oh, nice then. Hope you have a good day today.
And that's the one thing that was really dangerous.
MPL siapa tadi? Tadi lawan Onyx. 𝘭𝘪𝘬𝘮𝘮. 2-0 EDG comeback map 2. Oke, siap. Siap Virus.
Gen.G doubling up on the scoreline now. Look at never mind. Look at this aggression coming out of 𝘧𝘰𝘮𝘮.
Anjir, gila. Gila cuy. Gila. Udah kayak anjing pemburu coy.
From Gen.G.
Ngeri banget.
Full mid control.
Aduh sayang tadi sumpah Kangkang nggak dapet ini Jir, nggak dapet ultinya. Nggak dapet mah bisa Jir.
These are some of the rounds that worked out better for them. These slower paced rounds from Gen.G. It's been the quick moves in towards the site that have worked better for them. In terms of ultimates,
Mid.
not a whole lot online either. A Viper's Pit for 𝘰𝘰𝘮𝘮, but where to place it will be the real problem. And starting to throw out some utility in towards this B site, but I can only assume with where their players currently sit, this is a ruse.
Balik.
It's pulled at least for the moment.
Nice banget anjir stunnya.
Now they'll have an extra player in to support nobody already watching, but he doesn't get either. Luckily, 𝘭𝘮𝘮 is there.
Nice Kang. Nice banget Cicu. Nice banget. Nice banget. Gue mau nangis liatnya anjir. Nice banget. Oh shit. 1 HP. Ya bisa yuk. Nice banget. Let's go guys. Let's go. Let's go Gen.G, gue pukul ya. Gila lu dulu. Berantem kita. Nice banget Cicu anjir ini.
Again though, it does seem like when they split up and play
Dang, bro.
a lot of the time it ends up biting them in the
Meteornya nggak
back.
kelihatan ya tadi. Yang mana?
Sticking together and just playing as almost a death ball has been one of the major
Mana ya tuh?
sort of benefits for them.
Katakan dapat 6. Apa? 6 good half. 6 dapat 2 lagi nih. Ulti.
Viper's Pit though immediately put down after what has been some tough executes for them to deal with on that side of the map. They're just going to section it off completely.
Rame coy itu.
Well, the pings here from the attacking side seem to be going in towards the spawn. I don't know what play we're about to have come through, but I'm excited to see it. It looks like they want to end towards the A site, and okay, pings go back towards Heaven. Instead, that's going to be the play. Split Heaven, put pressure on this A site, and have your lurker, this time it's Meteor, to pick them up as they start to rotate back. It's a nice idea. See how the execution goes with Seekers confirming the players are here. You can easily see those rotates come through. That's the idea that Meteor is playing off of. Look at this shift back towards Heaven. They're ready to reunite, but Meteor can't go down. He has to maintain this control. Thought about walking into spawn. Instead, it's the sight on the back of a flash. A dash now up close to the pit, and as 𝘰𝘯𝘯 thinks about going outside of it, if he did, it's all down to timing. He's won the first, but that's all he gets.
Yeah, really nice trades. Lakia was well aware, and in fact, Meteor almost gets to kill himself. 𝘭𝘪𝘬 though, you can't give this man that much space. Quickly takes 2. This round is starting to fall apart. They know exactly where Texture is, but can't quite connect onto him. The Tyke's gonna go through, but he runs through into the 1v1, but it's still 𝘭𝘪𝘬. They just can't deal with this man. Again and again, he pulls off rounds that he shouldn't. And EDG, well, somewhat luckily,
4K bro, anjir. Itu menurut gue angle-nya buat tadi yang terakhir siapa sih? Karan ya? Siapa sih yang terakhir? Oh, bukan deh. Anjir. Anjir ini gila sih. Gila tekstur coy. Ini angle-nya Manchin harusnya. Masih dapet anjir Manchin.
6-5 EDG in prime position to equalize coming out of this.
Otaknya James. Otaknya.
Showstopper online for both sides. This should be an interesting one. It's right off rip. Both are you.
Oh shit man. Oh shit man. Oh shit man. Wow, this one Puhao. This one not good. Okay, live 5-7. 5-7 is good. Texture who? Toxic jir lo semua.
The remaining players, what do you even do? You've just lost the entirety of your defense. Everybody was here waiting for this play to come through. Counter utility used to deny anything. That was the thing. The aftershock cleared a player out of position. It didn't matter. The paranoia wasn't even utilized in that initial take. To find any space here is gonna almost rely on a mistake.
Anjir. Anjir. Ngeri banget ya gini ya. Who's Texture, this is 𝘭𝘪𝘬. Tapi nggak ace nih dia gimana dong? Ya udah lah ya. Kasih lah 1 lah. 5-7 is fine. Good half. Hey, Texture. No. Only ace. No. Clutch is better. Nice.
Excited to see what they've got in store for us, but what we've got in store for you is a halftime analyst desk. Take it away, guys.
Kencana.
7-5 in favor of Gen.G this time, and you can kind of see the team waking up. You can see their energy rising as well, which is great because it is time for our Verizon high-speed moment of the match, Mimi.
EDG dong.
Yeah, absolutely. I think map number 1, Gen.G, bitch. They weren't really awake. They were getting ran over. But coming into this map, they look reinvigorated. Their players in particular, like Meteor in this clip, were looking so much better. And also just their approach to the game. They're again playing these slow, very proper mid-rounds on the attacking side. But I think they did a good job at finding the opportunities against EDG. And these double dive XX were tearing EDG up.
Exactly, and we saw it especially on the last round with that ace. I think that, of course, for Gen.G is not going to be easy now moving onto the defense. We're seeing a lot of aggression. We're seeing a lot of mistakes and a lot of punishment coming from both of the teams. But I think that it's so based on individuality and some BS rounds like the one where
Balas Ace can say your 𝘭𝘪𝘬 should be nervous now. No, they're not. Chill.
I think that it's kind of
Gen.G should be because they are going home.
Absolutely. I think in the second half, EDG have a great chance of coming out back into this. They're playing this double initiator that is built around enabling 𝘭𝘪𝘬 on the dive. We saw earlier second playing on this map.
Textile nih, bukan tekstil ya. Beda, bukan kain. Ini tekstur. Gila, ini orang udah dipulangin Gen.G kok malah dukung tekstur lagi lain. Iya lagi anjir. Iya. Hey James, why are you supporting Gen.G?
Yeah, I'm ready to start dreaming. Let's get the second half underway. Back over to our casters, Mitch and Tom.
Thank you so much to our wonderful analyst desk for what could be
Why,
one
James?
last time.
Why?
As EDG on their attack side look to close
Why
out
not?
the series.
Because they made us go home.
We know they're going to be comfortable on the attack.
We don't qualify
because
of
Gen.G chose to
them.
start on their attack side.
Why are you
It's the best
supporting them?
of what they've got planned already.
Andeo.
It went well. Oh, hello.
Oh, lemau.
I'm
Ada
stuck
nobody di
on
bawah.
something.
Why?
I'm stuck on nobody.
Crazy guy.
Wait, what? Either way, we are gonna have
Gen.G menang sama Arky on top.
We'll just breeze right past that one, I suppose.
the flash
Gak coy, itu dipulangin
coming
Gen.G
in.
anjir.
Nobody
Kenapa di
looking to
depan
take the
Gen.G?
space. Been a little bit quieter this time around.
And not as pacey, that's for sure. EDG still just toying with that
Oh, nice,
map control.
nice.
It looks like they'll be taking the fight eventually. And it's 𝘰𝘰𝘮 and 𝘧𝘰𝘮𝘦 to find the openings. Heaven completely under their control, or so they think.
Let's go,
There's a
Durka
fill back in by
fanboy.
Meteor, but wow, it doesn't look like EDG have decided on where they're going. The spike is still in spawn, checking for a flank. And they're just waiting for Gen.G to make that move to re-clear the space. Player spotted up close. Stun is good.
Dang, bro.
He's only bought himself a second as that smoke fades. 𝘰𝘰𝘮𝘮 lands this shot. Texture
Ya, lu
on
nggak sih? Nggak ada heal ya?
45 in a lot
Nobody.
of trouble. Emerging from the smoke element of surprise! How has he gotten all three? He was 45, now 15 HP with nobody, all alone. The frenzy up close in heaven. He has thread the needle beautifully for that one. And with Texture being on 15 HP.
Menang, nobody, menang. Menang, 1 HP anjir Texture.
But 14
Wah,
seconds left.
pusing kepala gue coy.
So quick.
Anjir, gila
He's
cuy.
already here. This could decide it. If he can speed his way through heaven, he might get the angle just after the plant. It all depends on where nobody's looking in the wrong way. Texture's got 4. The pistol goes to Gen.G. This guy's insane.
I've had a lot. There've been a lot of plays the last couple of days on this map in particular that have left me speechless. I have no idea how he manages 3 kills here. Like the last 2.
The chat is going wild, anjir. This is going wild. Shit, man. What the hell?
4 bullets and he gets 3 kills on 45 HP.
Look at him go.
Give it to him. Oh, that's wonderful.
Anjir.
We are in for a treat. The 2 Raze players in this match at the moment have basically been
1
competing
HP.
for who can make the most audacious
So
play of
crazy.
the day.
What the hell? Dia mulai babi Andrew ya.
That should have been for EDG, but for that man.
Wah, kena mental coy ini Gen.G.
Meteor are showing why
Kena
we
mental
talk about
anjir. Gini mah.
this double duelist coming into this map. If they were going to win this, if they were going to compete, they had to be fantastic. And you know what? They're doing
Oh
all right.
shit, man. Oh shit, man.
All right.
He's saying goodbye to EDG already.
Seen so far. Individuals are coming online.
The second set
Oh
of
my
all.
god.
Hey, listen,
Oh
that's a
shit,
bar that I think
man.
only he can jump over. But well, with 9 to 5 on the board, Gen.G may well have that
Anjir,
third map
jangan
on
map
their
3
loaded
please. Gue
board.
juga gak mau.
EDG's
Gue gak
mind.
mau
But
anjir.
the forefront is the fact that it's only a
Kenapa,
4-round
Ron?
gap. It's recoverable.
James, it's
on the
because
side
of you. You jinx it. Dulahin gitu Kang bang. Iya anjir, kacau. Jago banget anjir.
I think not helped by the fact that Texture got so many
Kacau,
kills
kacau.
and is now 1 away from
Yes.
the showstopper.
And also the other
Aduh,
kills all went to
anjir.
Meteor, which puts him a few away
Sakit
from
pala
the
gue,
Blaze.
coy.
So even
Oh,
if
yeah.
this goes badly, if he gets 1 or 2 kills and dies, that could be enough. They've actually got a great read as well. 3 players set up, Tiger through. Now there is a
Mampus. Lagi.
Trades have come in.
Ada lagi bang.
Kept things in their favor.
Oh,
They don't
shit,
expect
man.
Meteor to be here. Why would you? Another man pushing
Oh,
into
shit,
mid and Karen's
man.
there alongside him. Gen.G could give themselves
Oh,
a
shit, man.
massive boost if they could take this round
Ini
away.
di
and
mana
while
anjir
𝘧𝘰𝘮𝘮𝘦
semua di situ. Oh, kalah anjir by
3
round.
players. Spike in mid. And they have a decent idea of where he's coming from. And his opponents picked up a judge.
Yeah, picked up a judge and is
Oh,
sitting
shit,
inside the smoke. So
man.
very best of luck to 𝘧𝘰𝘮𝘮𝘦 here. Blind spray is probably his best chance.
He could stun all of them.
Ah, kalah ini
True,
mah.
but he doesn't want to give it away. It's a contact play.
Ah,
into the judge,
anjir lah.
and he got the contact he was looking for.
Easy your ass, easy.
Double digits for Gen.G.
Crazy.
Showstopper online. Blade Storm close. And 3 rounds
Kenapa nggak
needed to
ini
pull this
ya?
across the line. Oh, also EDG underneath.
Aduh,
So,
nggak ngerti sih gue.
add
Cuman
up all
kayak
those things, and it seems like
ini
somebody
loh,
has
nggak ada yang
the advantage
masuk.
towards the defensive side right now.
Si
I'll be
Ҳаудong.
honest, this game has not gone anywhere near the way I was expecting it to go. And yet it has been incredibly enjoyable.
Well, you did say you expected a map 3, but
not in this order.
yeah, the other way around.
The journey's looking good. The journey hasn't gone as planned, but we might reach the same destination. Exactly.
Kabar panas nih Gen.G.
We've taken
Meredup coy. EDG-nya.
It's a little confusing sometimes. The GPS doesn't work.
Oh
Nice shot
shit
by Meteor,
man. Oh shit man.
The Outlaw putting in work in this round to
Outlawnya
control
OP cuy.
for EDG. You know, this is somewhere they have been dangerous before. We said it in the last map. When they've got pistols, they were able to upset a lot of opposition. But Gen.G seemed to have a real handle on it. Never letting these disadvantageous rounds slip out of their control.
This has genuinely become a race for who's going to be #1 on the scoreboard. Between 𝘧𝘰𝘯𝘓𝘵 and Meteor,
Team map
𝘭𝘪𝘬𝘮𝘮
3,
is still
yeah.
like in a
No,
close
bro.
third place, but
We're gonna
those two
finish
have started
this.
to just
Comeback is
completely
real.
run away with this one. But you know,
Capek gue,
he's
tenggorokan
always
gue sakit.
terrifying. Guardian gets him a first. Now he's actually a couple away. One more kill, even if he goes down. He's so quick.
Hold up, James. Hold up, James.
All he needs. A plum is actually
Thrifty
going to
ball.
give him a showstopper, but he has to try and fall back from it. And actually, the defenders are going to use their own one. 𝘭𝘪𝘬𝘮 just found another one. Finally,
Shit, man.
it takes
Shit,
a
man.
bazooka to take him out. He's given some essence of hope for 𝘭𝘪𝘬𝘮, but 𝘧𝘰𝘯𝘓 was blind. I don't even think he knew that he
Blind cok, blind nge-cheat coy. Blind anjir.
I expect him to come out of this
Nge-cheat anjir, blind. What the fuck?
Fantastic paranoia and even better
Weh,
decision.
nggak logis anjing.
Chance they're
Weh,
stacking
nggak
up.
logis.
What about the other
Weh.
firing squad to take the trade? Blinds the guy down below. Takes the
Nah.
fight against the top player.
Wait, where's this one?
Nice. That crosshair
What
didn't
the
stop
hell,
moving either.
man?
It went past him. He just clicked it at the right time. Yeah, I'd love to see this guy. You ever seen those arcade games with the boxes that go left to right? You got to stack them all the way on top of each
Texture
other?
clears Kang. Nah.
Arcade. 3 minutes
That's
in.
a luck, bro. Wah,
Oh, it's
We've run out of
wah, pusing.
happened to me down the arcade. The
Pusing,
coin
pusing.
machines, they come over,
Pusing,
unplug it.
pusing.
Oh, it's out of order. Oh, sorry
Goyang
about that.
pala
Some
saya
of those machines,
tidak
you can gain the system, and that's
gimana.
exactly what this guy's been doing here. 𝘧𝘰𝘯𝘓's 21-12.
Ginting sama Jojo ini masuk final. All Indonesian final anjir.
Well, a completely different face
Wow.
coming out of him.
Yeah, it is a 3-horse race for top of the board, but he's definitely leading the way. That round from 𝘭𝘪𝘬𝘮 could have gone down as one of the best. Unfortunately for him, he did get bazookaed, so that's one way to put him down. It seems to be the only way at this stage. 11-5. He seems like maybe the only player that could cause any issues here for Gen.G, because they now have 6 rounds to the good. Operator on the board for Meteor as well, who has also had a real step up.
Yap, sejak 30 tahun lalu baru Indo final lagi. Iya, Jir. What the hell? Pengen nonton deh. 𝘭𝘪𝘬𝘮 washed? Your ass washed. No, he's good.
3 players set up onto
All
this
good, all
B side.
good.
EDG spread.
Aduh. Weh, usik dulu gak sih?
One in a bit of a
Mana
slower
OP,
default.
anjir.
Problem is they've even used ults of their own in the last round. 𝘭𝘪𝘬𝘮, I didn't actually notice it. He used his showstopper too, so that's now gone.
Must have been dropped extremely quickly.
I think it was he got showstoppered as he popped his.
Yeah, I mean, he did actually blast back up in the area. True. Wasn't looking into the oncoming traffic. That's 3 players swinging out on B main. He doesn't even get the info that there's 3 of them there. It's the worst part. Then you got 2 more players coming through vent.
Miskin anjir abis ini.
He is more than ready for this, but okay, it's the right rope. It's being taken. 𝘧𝘰𝘯𝘓 dropped on B. Now you might start to think it's a B play. Although they've just heard them.
This is not good.
Now you're sticking around. Meteor's here. He's ready to fight. Although they'll give up control up top. It's that not only the scope, but the Blade Storm backing it up that's been activated in Heaven. And EDG, I mean, look, they're playing blind no matter where they go. But as we can see, it might be the wrong decision. Meteor's already considering the rotate.
Kasian Doni. Oh yeah, sorry.
I think we're looking at 𝘭𝘪𝘬𝘮 and what can he find here. He's been stellar. And that's already the start they were looking for, leading the way into will be taken out, but that entry does enough. Puts things into a 2v2. Meteor Blade Storm out, maybe trying to deny any sort of plant that hasn't been able to. And the rotation coming around from 𝘭𝘪𝘬𝘮, you'd think he maybe wait a moment. He just does it all himself! Almost disrespectful to his opponents. It's risky, but it works for Meteor.
It absolutely does. He found that space perfectly. And now that's a 12th round with this defuse coming through. It's gonna be given to Munchkin.
I thought for a second, I was like, bro, you've just used
lihat kocak, aku lihat kemana anjay.
Yeah, I mean, look, at this stage, I don't know that either of those ultis are going to be online by the end of the game. Gen.G have been snowballing. And we said it was a dominant scoreline on the previous map for EDG. That was 13-8. Well, here on their map pick, it could be 13-5.
Aduh, pusing banget gua.
For EDG.
Well, I think
udah 2 hari nih gue berisik banget anjir.
Difference from the last map. 100%. Like the fact that Meteor, that is a 2v2. You wouldn't
Udah
be
2 hari
surprised for
nih,
thinking it
malah
was
gue
a
udah
1v2
cenut-cenut
because Munchkin
coy.
is still making the wraparound all the way through spawn. He's like, don't worry bro, I've won the round, let's go next. Oh, you on the defuse? Oh, hello. That's a bit problematic for Munchkin, but he is going to be able to get out there with not too much of a scrape. And Meteor, this is exactly what I'm talking about. He has 𝘭𝘪𝘬𝘮𝘦 in pocket to help him out here. Smokes could be gone within a second because this man is just not missing.
Ah, gue next lah. 𝘰𝘰𝘮𝘮𝘦.
Unstoppable.
난 미쳤어. 강강 미쳤어. Now let's hope there is still map 3 like. Nah, it's getting tiring, you know.
To fight their way back into a 7th round in a row.
No more energy.
7-round deficit. And yeah, has to be consecutive. I like the idea, sending the really slow play through middle to try to find a gap. They've not seen anyone in vents. Move towards heaven. Munchkin's in position. He's got one.
Shit, man. Shit, man. Shit, man. Shit, man. Oh, man.
The dash still online. The player's sitting down below. That's 𝘭𝘪𝘬𝘮𝘦, who seems to be destined to close this round out. Not just the round, but the map with it. A 13-5 statement from Gen.G. They were down and out on map 1, but now we're going all the way to Breeze.
Well, 𝘭𝘪𝘬𝘮𝘦 is definitely having a great time there, right at the end, but that's the thing. You look at this scoreboard, Kangkan, 22 kills, Dexter, 22 kills, Meteor, 22 kills. They all had fantastic performances. The difference is, it was much better. We're going on to a break because this needs a 3rd map to conclude.
Aduh, udah gue gatel. Jadi kangen 𝘰𝘮𝘮𝘦𝘵. Enggak. Gila. Main apa nih kita? Makanan aja. Makanan ya. Sorry, gue kaget juga, maaf ya teman-teman. Tapi saya juga kaget, sorry. Sebelum game supermarket, oh iya ya. Bentar ya, gue buka Steam. Pusing kepala gue, pusing kepala gue sakit anjay.
This is a fire.
Copyright lagi nih gue mah anjir. Tertarik, gue bilang gak tertarik lagi. Gue mau apain ya? Ayo gue buka 𝘭𝘪𝘬𝘮𝘦. Wishlist gue mana ya? Wishlist gue. Wishlist di mana sih? Mana dia? Ini 1 jantung sama bro. Kalau supermarket di mana supermarket? Download supermarket. View my card. Payment. Oke. Supermarket download. Install. Oke, kita main. Let's go. Make me sway. Kaget gue, kocak. Aduh, susah anjir. Susah. Susah. Susah anjir. Jangan nyontek dong jadi orang. Jangan nyontek lu semua, anjir. Giliran lu gambar nyontek, anjay. Dah. Yakult Estoger. Ayo apa? Cakep. Lo gak usah gambar, udah tahu semua like stream snipe. Babi emang. Mana stream snipe coy. Jet, lu pernah gak boleh nonton punya liat punya gue, anjir. Curang ya. Mau ngapain? Mana sih game gue? Apa namanya? Apa sih namanya? Udah download belum sih? Oh, udah download. Guys, nggak bisa. Anjir. Kursor gua kok hilang ya? Kursor gua kemana cuy? Kursor gua hilang weh. Gimana balikin ya kursornya? Hah? Kursornya gimana balikin? Oh, ini dia, balik anjir. Kaget gue. Bangke. Halo, Kay. Ejet gini, ejet. Anjir, mana gue tahu ikan goreng, ikan panggang, ikan bakar banyak, coy. Ikannya. Nyasar kursornya. Hilang gue. Love you, makasih. Oh, bos. Let's go, bos. Bos lama, bos. Anjir. Nah, kocak, bos. Apa lurus semua sih gambarnya? Bagus-bagus ya? Gambar-gambarnya. Kemarin yang binatang lucu, anjir. Nah, mulai. Apa anjir? Wah, ini apa? Rumput. Oh, kangkung. Cok. Apa anjir? Itu apa? Itu apa? Anjir. Indomie anjir. Nasi telur. Nasi goreng apa sih? Oh. Anjir lah. Woi, mie-nya kenapa gerigi coy? Mana ada mie-nya anjing. Mie-nya tajam. Gak apa, nice try. Mie-nya agak lain. Anjir. Aduh, salah. Bubur. Apa sih? Oh. Apa sih? Apa? Telur. Anjir. Aduh. Itu apa? Oh. Bakso gak sih? Bakso mie? Apa jir? Apa jir? Apa jir? Oh. Apa sih? Hah? Sushi, gigi lu sushi? Gak mungkin anjir. 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 Mie ayam. Hah? Aduh, bakmi. Fuck, man. Bakmi, jir. Bakmi, weh. Nah. Capek lah. Bakmi anjir. Las. Bentar lagi main.
Win the first map, so yeah, no, you know what? I don't fancy giving a prediction. I'm just gonna let it go at this stage.
Fair. You know what I'll say though? I predict Gen.G if it's gonna be the same as last time, where 𝘰𝘰𝘮𝘮𝘦𝘮.
Wah, susah cuy.
It was exclusively Meteor and Texture that took opening duel. It's rare you see that. The other two players
Curang anjing.
in early fights, it was just these guys. And with the success they've
Curang nih semua stream slap anjir. Ini aja kayak kok kayak nggak senonoh gitu ya itu.
It's not been fantastic. They've lost it 3 times in a row to RRQ, Team Secret, and Loud. But
mampus dah, ini apa dah gue juga gak tahu.
Korean translations and interviews.
Oh, gue tahu. Ini kita gambarnya. Isinya kacang merah. Curang anjing, snap semua. Wah, jangan stream snap.
So, yeah, I've leaked what she
Udah.
Find me if she wants.
Udah.
You're not winning the fight, Tom. I know.
Lebar. Lanjut lagi ntar ya. Lanjut. Stream snap lu semua, dajal.
Fight as he gets dropped on that defensive side, an aggressive push that's now left 𝘭𝘪𝘬 in a little bit of an isolated position. If you have 2 players right behind him, it's a pretty heavy stack up on B. And after finding that opening kill in this direction,
Bye, good night, Priya. Thank you.
They might consider just full blitzing the B site. That seems to be the plan, Tom. But there could be danger here. Still a trap on site. It gets destroyed.
Oh shit, man.
And the cam's gone. A lot of control. 𝘧𝘰𝘮𝘮𝘦 though with okay, never mind.
Never mind whatsoever. That's just been a slaughter. Blink and you miss it. Every single member of the EDG side is gone. Well, that's exactly how you want to see it start if you are on that Gen.G side of things. Clean, clinical. And that's the thing. Okay, it hasn't worked for them so far, this composition, but it's one.
Halo Fajar, lebih percaya itu bakso goreng daripada onde anjir. Kurang ajar.
Obviously, the one
kok muter sih?
to it is having that single initiator and not having the cypher. That's the main worry. You can be flanked very easily. So it's something that they're going to have to definitely watch out for, but it allows for an awful lot of cool set plays.
Well, early peak. 𝘰𝘮𝘮𝘮 wants to get involved. Marshall out. Headshots being looked for, but no bullets landing. And the aggression from nobody has been spotted. Anticipating it. He can do in terms of continuing down that avenue. Gen.G have been super patient in a lot of these rounds that we've seen before. Anti-ecos, anti-bonus rounds. Always sitting back, always.
Gen.G menang. Bego Jasmine. EDG menang.
Enjoyed the discipline that they've shown, especially on the last map, and it seems like it's no different here.
Yeah, I think they've definitely warmed up into this game, and your expectations incredibly low. Sure, he has a Marshall, which, given the opportunity, could do damage, but now in an afterplant, Lack here on a potential late lurk.
Udah, abisnya bayar aman.
Being left, but I think
ini mah nonton kakak kalah, Min. Enggak. Gila lu.
It will now just be 𝘰𝘮𝘮𝘮𝘮 remaining. I think they've already, well, they should have spotted the sniper. He shot a couple of bullets at them, so I don't know if anybody's going to want to feed him.
The only person I can see peeking that is Texture. The scope of his own on the Outlaw, and an advantageous fight regardless of where he hits. 45 HP. 𝘰𝘰𝘮𝘮's on his way forward. Understandable. You know, he's not going to look to carry a Marshall through to the next, but the Outlaw is holding the angle, and Texture will find out for Gen.G.
Aduh, udah menang Sentinel lawan siapa tadi? Lawan KC ya?
So altogether, a very positive start to this map for Gen.G.
Yeah, and that's the only kill that anybody has been actually be able to get on the EDG
Gila ya.
side. So
Berarti Sentinel lebih jago daripada Fnatic loh.
in a map that
Gila anjir.
doesn't decide their fate,
Hebat
but
sih
it's
Sentinel.
still a scary fate to have. Like, bear in mind, okay,
Strong.
yeah, sure, they've managed to beat out 𝘭𝘪𝘬𝘮𝘦 once. There's a chance they'll face them again. You've got the likes of Loud, Heretics, like all of these teams that can come back, even maybe a little bit of chance for revenge for FPX as well. So those decider games are not going to get any easier. Getting through first time definitely has its benefits. Already quite a bit of information. Both duelists being spotted outside of that A site. And considering that this is a bonus round, it has some real legs to it.
Especially in post plans here for Gen.G. If they can muscle their way into a site, we're going to have the Outlaw leading the charge to take opening fights. Everybody on the side of EDG has got full shields. Of course, they saw the Outlaw last round, so you're not going to go running into that with light shields, giving him free kills, giving him a...
Teori konspirasi apa lagi nih? Nggak tahu, pusing, kepala gue sakit. Ngehajar M-nya tuh Sentinel. Gila ya. Mantep sih. Gue gak nyangka sih Sentinel bakal sejago itu anjir. Ya pas dia menang lawan Loud aja gue kayak what the hell. Nyara Sentinel ke Bali. Iya jir. Bener-bener. Setuju.
Already first duel going their way, but nice work from 𝘭𝘪𝘬𝘮𝘮. 𝘭𝘪𝘬𝘮 as well, combining.
Awas mahal.
But they've managed to weather the
Aduh,
storm.
chill guys, 1 HP, aduh.
Leaving just 2 remaining, make it 1.
Nice banget. Nice, udah untuk milih Avi, thank you. Nice banget guys. We needed this. We need this.
Well, after a single kill in the first 2 rounds, they do quite well in the first part.
1 HP anjir padahal dia. Tapi tetep dapet jir. Gila sih. Nice banget guys. Yuk, bisa yuk.
Short of any over peaks out of the side of EDG, but they were patient. They took their time, and they certainly managed to reap the rewards for that. Now, coming into round number 4, I'm a little concerned. Meteor has an ulti online, and it's going to be pulled right away. In another dimension he goes. He's got to fall back, so he's left
Info arti 𝘧𝘰𝘮𝘮𝘦 itu katanya username 𝘭𝘪𝘬𝘮𝘮. Jadi dia pakai username 𝘭𝘪𝘬𝘮. Nama dia tuh 𝘰𝘰𝘮𝘮𝘮. Gila. Aduh.
It's going to make it so much more problematic clearing out these players from the back line. It's going to be impossible. Bear in mind, they've got snakebite lineups. They could use a gravity well, but I don't think they're even going to need it.
Wah, susah sih, berat anjir.
𝘭𝘪𝘬𝘮 at least.
Gak bisa jar, safe gak sih?
But here comes those lineups. Anybody even gets close to that spike, and they've already spotted both players. Meteor's blinded himself.
Anjir, dia juga blind coy. Kocak.
And now the Grabwell's also caught out 𝘭𝘪𝘬𝘮. A clean take
from berat anjir. Ji kalau menang saya jadi Apex Slayer. Iya jir. Tapi kok kayaknya susah ya. Udah pada bangun gitu anjir Texture sama yang lainnya. Nama Kangkang tuh 𝘰𝘰𝘮𝘮𝘮𝘮 deh kalau nggak salah.
Ends up getting blinded himself. It was beautiful. That must be so confusing for 𝘭𝘪𝘮𝘮 to step into that scenario.
Pusing coy. Ketawa anjir. Ke-flash sendiri anjir.
3-1. Gen.G in a prime position. Blades
𝘰𝘰𝘮𝘮𝘮
not needed with full rifles in play for that attacking side. And EDG having next to nothing to work with, just some pistols. I see the clock frozen on the top. I have to almost think this is a timeout from EDG. This early on, you don't want Gen.G to be just storming away, and as we can see, yes, it is indeed an EDG timeout.
Yeah, I think it's almost just off the manner in which these rounds have been won. As I said, the first 2 rounds, they got a singular kill.
Texture my gold.
And then also the last round. Again,
No, EDG my gold.
The round that 𝘧𝘰𝘮𝘮𝘮 actually managed to sort of hold the line on the site. Other than that, they get forced back, but the thing is, so far at least, those retakes haven't looked good, and it's not your normal composition. That's sort of the benefit of not only having 𝘰𝘰𝘮𝘮 as that extra space taker, he can also cause havoc when you're trying to go for those retakes, but then you just have 𝘭𝘪𝘬𝘮𝘦 and 𝘋𝘰𝘮𝘮𝘮. It's sort of like the yin and yang of the team. Like, you've got this crazy aggressive lunatic in texture, and then you've got two guys going, I'm in spawn, I'm line up out. There's a snake back gone. Okay, few seconds. It's a gravity well, and then that's basically the round over at that point. And in the meantime, it's like, you know, the guy that's sweating, you know, the sweaty guy. Yeah. I mean, you've just got Tess going.
Apa sih anjir?
I killed
Aduh
one.
bacot ah.
And just the others chilling, just having a nice time. It's a disgusting sort of matchup to try and play against, and you almost have to play into that aggressive nature. You have to try and, well, as GB would say, punch him in the face. You have to get up close and personal.
Thank you. Wake me up when EDG wins.
Well, this is it. We've seen so many rounds where they just pump the brakes right off rip, play it super slow. Early on here, I'm not sure what 𝘰𝘰𝘮𝘮 just did. Maybe popping a flash through A main, then TPing right over to B for a much quicker pace take to keep these players in position on A. Perhaps even grab the rotates over, but one man is still here. Standing his ground. Well, not anymore. 𝘰𝘰𝘮𝘮𝘮 not standing at all. Good shot from nobody, and an angle lined up, but 𝘰𝘰𝘮𝘮 was ready for it.
Yeah, this round looking done already.
Halo Rizky.
𝘧𝘰𝘮𝘮.
Semuanya orkestranya berusaha menghibur. Rese, kesel gue.
But the thing is, Gen.G are just giving them nothing. Every once in a while, someone goes for a slight jiggle peek, but they're just so passive in their spots. Ratty angles being held as well. Okay, sure, as said, you've got players like 𝘰𝘰𝘮𝘮 who just want to try and farm up as many orbs as possible.
Sedih sih kemarin lagi kalah iya Rizky.
There's been barely anything to talk about in terms of EDG. The finances already off the charts for
go
Gen.G. If they wanted to
EDG.
throw in an operator, they could comfortably on pretty much
Ya
every
kakak,
single
lu diem
player.
ya. Kamu jangan berisik
This
atau
now
saya
has to be a
pukul.
response, because right now this is looking like a deflated
Setempat, coy.
EDG. This is
Shit,
not
man.
the team that we were singing the praises about in
Shit,
map 1.
man.
Even 𝘭𝘪𝘬𝘮𝘮 at the moment is missing.
Gimana
Yeah,
nih?
that's coming out of a pause as well, right? Like, this has got to be somewhere that you've had your coaching staff come in, like your IGL's trying to pull it through. You call that pause, you touch base with your coaching staff, and you're right back into the fray. For Gen.G,
Jangan nangis sampai kalau kakak pulang. Belum, kocak.
it's plain
Ini
sailing.
masih diaper, anjir.
Right now. EDG need to get back on that horse. And we've seen a couple different approaches that Gen.G have shut down each time. This time, though, late aggression on the back of a flash. Did catch one of them, but the other sneaks into the corner, and that'll be aggressive A information for them with a rotate coming through, but the dash was heard. They know 𝘭𝘪𝘬𝘮𝘮 is coming around this angle. Two players are lined up, ready to punish, and that was because of texture being up here in the tube,
Ngepick
being able to
gitu
hear that.
coy, jelek banget.
Again, no success for 𝘭𝘪𝘬𝘮𝑗's aggression. When they played this map versus FPX to qualify, he was one of the only reasons they were even in the map. Like, he was so aggressive but successful with it.
Safe kah gini mah?
And right now, that just isn't the case. Again, they've sold a ruse, trying to keep a couple of players, but right now it's still split. A solo defender in the form of 𝘭𝘪𝘬𝘮, and just look at his HP. He's already low. He's about to come under some serious pressure, and at least support has began to rotate in. 𝘧𝘰𝘮𝘮𝘮 actually pushing into his own util to try and just get anything there, and it's so easy. They are making this look like a walk in the park, or maybe a walk along the beach. Finally, there's been a response, but just look at where the players are. The afterplant will again ensue. The rats will go back into their corners.
Safe.
There's no hope.
This is a very strange position to find ourselves in, considering how we started this series
pusing
out.
coy, gue yang pusing anjir, PK kalah gue yang pusing anjir.
Well, it might be 3 maps, but with the way things are going, it could be in the runtime of 2. 13-8, 13-5, and Gen.G now leading 5-1. The question, how many rifles can EDG carry through to the next round? Already one is spotted towards the elbow, and there's the crunch coming in from 𝘰𝘰𝘮𝘮𝘮. He gets one, and there's more players on the way.
Where do you go?
They're willing to commit. They're boxing him in. 𝘰𝘰𝘮𝘮 knows his only chance is to come out swinging to try and take the fight before they pincer it. Unfortunately, nothing is found. Rifles are dropped, and EDG.
Mending gue main Supermarket Simulator lah kalau begini mah.
It should also be their mental. This is a really tough position to play from.
Yeah, they're so prepared for everything that they want to do.
Anjir, kayak ditebak gitu loh semuanya.
He's actually caught by his own teammate's flash initially, so unable to find anything on the peak. The push into middle, also, they're just waiting. They're ready. And the second he's dead, it does just look like, okay, now they can go for their executes. They get rid of the real danger.
Orangnya main tangan kali. Waduh.
Was purely based
Waduh.
of 𝘰𝘯𝘮𝘰 managing to get a multi-frag on the site.
Anjir, Gartik aja, Min.
Again, the ult's being farmed up.
Gartik, coy.
𝘰𝘰𝘮𝘮𝘮 one away.
Bener ya?
One away.
Udahlah.
They've got a couple of marks.
Lelah saya tontonnya.
Maybe can try and do a little bit of damage.
Menangis.
That's all the optimism I have left.
I mean, a little bit of damage. Look at their economy on Gen.G.
Yeah.
It's not going to do anything like short of them being able to completely break open this attacking side in the coming round. Good shot by 𝘰𝘰𝘮𝘮𝘮. That's texture down already.
Lagi nggak sih?
Some economy damage. But we need to see a lot of rifles dropped, and really, we're looking for a round win for EDG.
This could be big.
Time they run a nice position. Oh no!
He puts his gun away, and instead, a little bit later, but it still
Fuck,
works out for Karen.
Coba dia dapat anjir, double anjir.
He gets picked off, but that luck was filthy. And again, look, they're just going to use the Cosmic Divide, get themselves the afterplant. And do I believe there's any hope in the afterplant? Maybe. They've at least eliminated one of the players, but I don't think they realize just yet where everything's going down.
Just look up in the sky, see that Cosmic Divide, that'll give it away. But they were looking to clear out any lurkers around, no one to be found. Rifles potentially retrievable. Something. But if you're on EDG right now, the real concern is 𝘰𝘰𝘮𝘮𝘮 being so low. A bullet, all that's needed to take down the final player, and it is delivered easily. That one didn't really seem under threat. Gen.G tighten their hold on this map and on this series with a 6-1 lead. The one saving grace, Tom. EDG have 4 ultimates coming into the next round, and they've called a timeout, and they'll be full bot. If ever they were going to put another round on the board, this is really where you want to see it.
Yeah, not bad ultimates for a retake as well, because that has been their major problem. Just look at the deaths. It's not something I say too often, but look at the deaths over on Gen.G. Munchkin has died once, Karen has died twice, and that's because they are playing for the late round every single time. Karen's lurks have been supplied, but they're so ready to just play in those afterplant situations.
Supermarket, mana supermarket gue?
Maybe an aggressive push from Khan Blade Storm. They might be able to clear out some of those late flanks. I'm also looking though at the fact that he's got the operator. He has been getting into a lot of early fights and losing pretty much every single one of them. The gun that pretty much made him famous is in his hands once again. And if you're on that EDG side, we are going into round number 8. Both of your pauses are already gone. That is how dire the situation is right now.
Pusing kan? Gue juga pusing! Makanya mainnya bener.
Swinging on map 1 on Gen.G's map pick. They set
Angkong
the
sama
tone
sekarang
for the
jarang
series.
megang OP. Kayak OP-nya misterus deh. Dari kemarin misterus anjir OP-nya.
Since we left Icebox,
pegang.
they've cooled down on EDG. Gen.G coming
Dari
in
kemarin
hot on
kayak
breeze.
kurang gitu OP-nya atau kenapa?
Round about to kick off. Gen.G could be on 7 when we leave this one. As I said, EDG have 4 ultis to play with.
Lebih galak udah pada coach.
Bit of a concern though. With the retakes constantly needing to be played on A, with an ult for Meteor that we've seen used before to just clear this site out, get the bomb there, and get the plant in. And then if it's Munchkin planting, that's the Viper's Pit. If he takes the orb, that's the Viper's Pit, and a really tough way back through. We're going for a Hunter's Fury, blind as a bat, and unfortunately it's not found anything with the orb retreat. Here comes the pit to cover the plant. Now you don't have
nge-save ini mah udah. Aduh.
It's not in on time, and there's not really a lot of coordination for EDG right now. They're still covering out some of this map. It looks like they want to go forward. There's a flank on the way from Karen. There's really not a lot going for this defensive side, even though it's a 5v4. The odds are stacked against them.
Yeah, so much needs to happen.
Karen di sini lagi.
They're gonna get anything again. Got caught with no gun in hand, and Karen is just doing So much damage, devastation. 𝘧𝘰𝘮𝘮𝘦, it's just exit kills. Padding the stats because the round's already over. Gen.G are running a clinic over on EDG. The team that didn't fear Gen.G are just getting ruined by them.
How many times have we seen a knife be pulled out? That's
Gen.G is getting ruined by them. Kebalik kotak.
It's like a calling card. They're beckoning them in. It's just so unbelievable. Like we mentioned the flank, but I didn't expect that level of impact.
Well, the funny thing as well is, they weren't looking to actually fight that, but they're just not prepared for these players to be around. And that's the thing, they're running the comp with more information. They're running the one with the double initiator, with the Cypher, and they're the ones that end up looking like fools in almost every single round. The fact is, I'll be honest,
Karon di situ lagi.
they even had a Cypher at this point. Like, I just don't think that 𝘰𝘰𝘯𝘵's been able to find anything. Gonna get one for free. Finally, 𝘰𝘰𝘮𝘮𝘮 died, by the way. I think that's only death number 2.
What? Really?
He's been.
I hadn't even copped that.
I think he was 7-1, unless he died last round as well. But even still, he's barely died. But yeah, the Viper's pit was online until right.
Malah gue sakit. Sebelum mandi juga gara-gara gue mandi 𝘧𝘰𝘮𝘮𝘮𝘮. Salah gua.
Maybe 3.
The thing is, the trade that they get there, 𝘰𝘰𝘮𝘮𝘮 falling, it is big. It is removing a lot of the utility that gets them out the site. Problem is, it was 𝘰𝘰𝘮 dropped on the other side. That's your
my
entry. Tries to fill the
dismantle.
role, but he's shut down immediately.
Shit, man.
𝘰𝘰𝘮𝘮 is caught in the corner, though. Trapped in there, and the big iron takes him down. Back up. Well, the first shot doesn't hit. Meteors most certainly does. They don't know that there's a player sitting on the site. 𝘧𝘰𝘮𝘮 has a chance, but I think he just broke the gate crash, so now the info will be there that there is still someone sitting around. There's going to be a bodyguard on the planter, so no chance to deny it. And the real hope, okay, well, that was actually a good chance. Some damage done. The eyes focused forward. Good flash. A good punish. Even though 𝘰𝘰𝘮𝘮 catches one from behind, he's going to swing straight into this op. I like the cage. Great use of it. Great swing. Oh, but he doesn't hit the kill shot. 55 HP, but that's enough for Texture to still be able to duel. And with Meteor coming around the other side, I don't see a lot of ways this goes for 𝘰𝘰𝘮𝘮. He needs to be quick, clean, and clinical. Good shot, good correction as well. Meteor forced back, and the defuse is underway. No utility for the Yoru. It's going to be a drive. P again for Gen.G. Close rounds for EDG, but again they lose. It doesn't seem like there's any safe haven for the defenders.
No, that was one of the best opportunities for them. A few pieces of individual brilliance, an aggressive push.
Aduh, sumpah, Tuhan Yesus.
They met Meteor at the end, and they went extinct. 11-4 for him, but there hasn't been a weak link. That's been the major issue. Gen.G have peaked at the perfect moment, as they have done versus most of their opponents throughout this game.
Lu jangan ketawa, lu main yang serius kangkang anjing. Babi ya. Ini tidur, Min. Ajar yang kalahin 𝘴𝘶𝘮𝘮𝘮.
They still had one, but they've burned them up. They're on their own now. I cannot use that. All on their lonely, just like the round count. Viper's pit online for the
main
defenders.
Farmville gua aja anjir. Badut nih.
That could help. You see a retake.
Anjing. Anjing lu, James.
From middle and then pop. No.
Yes, James.
He's out. Okay, cool. Oh no, he's not. The damage is huge. That's one of the best I've ever seen. Both. That's ridiculous from 𝘰𝘰𝘮𝘮𝘮. After a first map to forget, he has been fantastic ever since. Back with a vengeance.
Weh, sabar.
That's your Viper's pit down and out of the round. No way back.
Sabar, cacat anjir, ini cacat.
Nobody's gonna try.
Cacat, coy.
He's got some support, but again, there's a smoke to deny them a Meteor in an aggressive position. Just doesn't seem to be missing a beat.
Wah, sumpah.
In the end, but 9-1. Whether you predicted the first and the second map, I think you're a bit crazy if you did. But if you thought this is how map number 3 was going to go,
jualan dulu aja lah gue anjir.
And how is it living in Korea?
This is just So
Wah gila anjir. I told you.
Am I mistaken in saying that there was nothing to give away that player's position? That was a blind fire.
Anjing, si bot frag.
Pulled back the bow. Three pulls of the bow, and every single one hit their mark.
Anjing.
9-1. Gen.G are absolutely stealing this series away. They got dominated on their map pick. They showed up. They've only given 6 rounds on the last map in this one. Explain that one.
Either way. The drone's going to give a little bit of info. It really is a bleak reality for EDG right now. We saw on the player cams real frustration for 𝘰𝘯𝘮𝘮𝘦 because it is rare, no matter who you are, that you shut this man out completely. But that has been the story thus far. Even being played with by an opponent, you can see just trying to make this awkward, try and make this confusing.
Oh my god, nice.
Even still, though, 𝘰𝘰𝘮𝘮 has managed to take him
Yuk,
down.
93
So far has been unusual.
B-nya kosong anjir.
But looks away just as they make the cross. The entire
Aduh,
team comes out
selalu
and then
anjir
peeks into a lot of
𝘰𝘰𝘮𝘮.
them. He has had a cursed game so far. Finally, we see there's a Cypher.
He got a tag, Tom. He got a tag.
It's because they're finally going B. That doesn't happen very often. It doesn't matter though.
Wah, udahlah nice try coy ini mah.
Right ahead of them. 𝘰𝘰𝘮𝘮𝘦 probably gobsmacked they've actually entered into the B site. I don't know where he's hoping to go here. They're so ready for it. He does at least manage to drop the player planting, but it's after they've already planted. And while just as every other round goes, it is 10-1. Ridiculous.
I don't even remember what round EDG won, to be honest. This has been the most...
It was the round where
𝘧𝘰𝘮𝘮𝘦
got, I think it was 3 kills on the back of the site.
You're right. Yeah, it was the pyramid play.
I remember it because
Oh,
it's the
gelap,
only
gelap,
thing
anjir.
that's...
It's the only thing that's
Gelap,
happened.
gelap.
Like, you could study this. You could watch this back again and again. Icebox.
Oh, look what they're buying. Look at what they're buying.
Stop it.
Look at what they're buying.
It's the last round of the half.
Look at what they've got.
Anjir, OP semua coy, OP.
For days and
This is the 𝘰𝘰𝘮𝘮 waiting angle.
What?
Where does he peek? Does he peek
Capek,
A main? Does he peek into middle? That's where 𝘰𝘰𝘮𝘮 is. They're
Wah, OP
waiting for
semua
it.
anjir.
This is so disgusting.
Wah,
They know
gila.
it's coming as well.
Wah, gila.
Oh no, they know where texture is. What a disaster.
Kaca.
Blade Storm used as well. Upshot fires out. It was 𝘰𝘰𝘮𝘮𝘮.
Nyope anjing.
Swapping the weapon over for Phantom, and they're still keeping the 3. It's just juggled around. Now it's 𝘧𝘰𝘮𝘮𝘮.
Sampai
Who's gonna be
diginiin
your offer.
anjir.
I don't know how they're running this. You know,
Ditro
you take one
lagi nih,
shot, then you juggle
coy.
it over, right? That's your chance gone. Now it's someone else's turn.
Already gone. They're already dropping them.
Oh no. Poor form, but they do have to make a play eventually. 50 seconds left on the clock. It's time to push forward. Hey, 2 ups on attack. It's still pretty good. Still pretty unique.
𝘰𝘰𝘮𝘮𝘮 taking space. There hasn't been a battle or a brawl in this round. EDG have played a little bit more passive. It doesn't make a damn difference. They're being battered. 𝘰𝘰𝘮𝘮 again tries to be the hero, but this time and every time he has been shut down. 𝘭𝘪𝘬𝘵, 𝘰𝘰𝘮𝘮. Well, there's nothing they could do. A nice shot at least. Still know where they are. But knowing and doing anything about it,
Bisa apa anjing Cicu?
it's going to be another thing altogether. The
Bisa
plant
apa
not the
lu?
safest, but that's cover. They didn't even need the plant in the end. It is 11-1 scoreline.
Fuck, man.
The most dominant half we've seen so far in the tournament. And it will have
Sejauh
to be
ini
an even
nih
more
Manjau.
dominant one if they're going to turn this around.
Yeah, fair play if anybody can beat that moving forward in the event. I'm not expecting to see a much better half than this on any map.
Udah dapat momentum, udah pusing-pusing anjir.
By this attack
Panadol, Panadol.
11 rounds. An EDG that came in the start of the day looking like favorites, playing like favorites. And Gen.G have found themselves behind. Let's hear from 𝘰𝘰𝘮𝘮𝘮, because we sat down with them earlier on.
안녕하세요. 저는 젠지에서 IGL을 맡고 있는 먼치킨이라고 합니다. 제 IGL링 방식 자체가 팀원들이 잘하는 플레이 방식을 약간 돋워주면서 더 잘할 수 있게 하는 게 제 IGL 스타일링이기 때문에 저희 어느 선수든 나 이거 지금 해보고 싶다, 진짜 이거 할 수 있을 것 같다라고 항상 콜을 해주면 그런 방향성을 최대한 밀어주는 것 같아요. 크레이지 라쿤에서 속해 있던 저는 그때도 나이가 적은 편은 아니었지만 되게 성격이나 게임적으로 되게 어렸던 것 같고, 지금의 진은 그래도 이제 청소년기가 조금 지난 그런 사람인 것 같아요.
Saya kibarkan bendera warna putih. Saya tidak kuat. 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 Saya tidak kuat.
사실 멀리서
Saya tidak
이제
kuat.
유럽
Saya
경기를
tidak
보고
kuat. Saya
되게
tidak
다
kuat.
무서웠는데 지금 마드리드 와서 보면
Saya tidak kuat. Saya tidak kuat.
지금 한국 시간은 되게 늦은 시간인데 경기 끝까지 봐주셔서 정말 감사드리고요. 저희가 남아있는 경기들도 좋은 성적으로 거둬갈
Saya
수
tidak
있도록
kuat.
노력하겠습니다.
Saya tidak kuat. Saya tidak kuat. Tidak kuat. Saya tidak kuat nontonnya. Tuhan, tolong beri keadilan. Beri keadilan di dalam match terakhir ini. Gimana perasaan udah bela-belain lu gandang, tapi EDG kalah. Kencana Nahimdara.
They started slow, they built impact too, and now they are looking unstoppable. A chance for the first time in their history, not only making it to a Masters, but making it to a Masters playoffs. For a lot of these players, that was a dream that may never have come. And with a roster that many wouldn't have expected to be this damn good, they're just 2 rounds away from making that history and being, wow, maybe even one of the favorites to take the crown. Still, the players up against them are not ones that you can be foolish, that you can give chances to, and they have struggled on this defensive time before. EDG clearly not giving up just yet, but this man in pistol rounds is devastating as ever.
Gue trauma texture dia 4 kill anjir. Makasih Tuhan, hampir aja. Babi lu Karlon nge-flank mulu anjing. Makasih Tuhan. Terima kalau kalah gue hampir lagi anjing.
Well, it's a mini victory, so to speak, for EDG. 11-2. They've doubled the rounds here with the pistol win.
11 Sabtu itu main apa dimainin?
It's been tough.
But that was the thing. We saw that comeback happen because of a
Kalau 3
fantastic
rata sama texture sih udah nggak tahu gue.
No, not until overtime at least. They've got to do it on their own. The coaches, they mentioned it. I think it was G2 in the interview we saw earlier.
Yang penting mendekati anjir. Daripada satu hina anjir.
By example, well,
Mau ngomong apa gue? Kalau gue bilang gue dukung EDG.
Well, either on their opponents eventually taking one. I guess that will be the real possibility. Even still though, Texture going for a little bit of an investment here. Other than that, not a whole lot to play with, and of course, you don't really expect any players to be saving too much here for the side of EDG because you can't afford to play a bonus round in the next.
Part of me sees this as a Gen.G round, but how things have been going. Texture's dealt with though, and now my odds are switching up a little bit. EDG
Jangan mati, nice bro. Jangan mati, 2.
Well, it looks like Gen.G will
Fuck
fall
man, mati sama plastik lu kocak.
Woo! Stage with 2 rounds needed for Gen.G. I don't really care how much damage they do.
Babi nih emang.
They can make this a bit
Nice
more
bro,
costly.
last mid.
He's picked up a Sheriff. He's close to the spike.
Max lu aja masih jauh nih.
Close to ultis.
Sebatam sekalian gak sih?
11-2 though, he can do what he likes. Probably just going down to the spike.
Stress gue.
Had so many plays that have been based off confidence. I wouldn't even mind too much if he tried to just do some damage. They have such a ridiculous lead, but clearly just wanting to make sure that
Udah mati cepet ah. Mancin babi. Udah like baru bahan aja, masih jauh perjalanan Kangkang.
Just go down to the spike.
3.
Now I fully expect that any weaker weaponry here for EDG is just upgraded. You can't be playing a bonus round here. You are too far behind. If you allow them to get to 12, you're playing for overtime. And we are at least seeing rifles purchased up. It's still not going to be the best of buys, though. That's the thing. I think an Outlaw's been purchased in the place of a Marshal. That's a slight upgrade at least, and it will still allow them to buy into the next round. But even with the slight weaknesses, EDG need to win this.
Well, EDG have 3 rounds, and Munchkin has 3 deaths. It's been a pretty strong game for Gen.G so far, and now the rifles come out. As you said, EDG have some upgrades, but there's no such thing as, oh, well, we lost the bonus, it's all good.
Nice, bro.
You gotta win that bonus, and nobody's off to a flying start with Karen already down and out. Gen.G's numbers thin out, and the A site. Well, you see, with the wall already up, I think they're gonna wait for another pulse. And the wall goes down, 𝘭𝘪𝘬𝘮𝘦 might have an opportunity to spray away. Good spray through, it's dealing some damage. Dexter's force back, caught by nobody. This is a good look for the side of EDG, trading out one after another. We said they needed to win this bonus, and it looks like they've got it locked down, but Meteor, has a free kill. And it's been left to a 1v2. Very winnable for Meteor. TP, I love this. I don't know if he's going to commit. I imagine it's a fake for info, and then he can sneak his way through to the site, but let's see.
Aduh, kok Meteor enggak, jangan. Meteor, jangan.
It's being watched by 𝘭𝘪𝘬𝘮. Both players around this angle. It would have to be a mistake at this stage, and even
jangan.
One of the most confident players decided it's not worth it. Smart stuff from EDG, not going to overextend, and this is the exact start they needed to start what will be one of the most ridiculous comebacks of all time. Still, I don't think until we get to 8 or 9 rounds, I'm even going to start thinking about what could be on the cards.
Bisa 1 tambah 1 sama dengan 2.
It just goes
2
walking out.
tambah 1 sama dengan 3. 3 tambah 1 sama dengan 4. Nah, bisa terus gitu terus ya sampai 13. Cakep. Nice. Anjir.
A huge lead for
Halo
Gen.G.
Tweety.
And they decide to
Entah
call
gereja
it
nggak?
time.
Enggak.
Funny because you
Yang kuat nih
mentioned
nonton.
𝘭𝘪𝘬𝘮𝘮 was
Del tidur anjir.
the coaching staff.
Kamu
of EDG,
ngantuk.
saying how important it is for
Aduh,
them to touch
sarang
base with them.
kayaknya.
The Gen.G have given them an opportunity to do so.
Sensational
And
anjir.
obviously, they're just concerned about closing this game out.
When your coach is solo,
Sumpah.
one of the legendary Korean FPS players,
Gawat
on the other side. But I'll be honest with you, he is someone who was there at the beginning of Valorant. He was there in titles before Valorant for many, many years. He has so much experience that I think they're going to value that a lot more.
Aduh, orang gejala nggak ada yang main Valorant ada.
I also think there is just an aspect of momentum breaking. Because the fact is, I think of any team that we have in the scene, you watch 𝘭𝘪𝘬𝘮's camera, when that guy gets pumped up, you're in trouble. So create
Cina emang suka dukung sama ya? Iya.
It might even just be a small talk of like, okay, let's calm down, we're not done, we're not through yet.
Kenapa sih kalian tutupin muka jadi penasaran gini?
When you've got a lead like that, you see players playing loose.
Adi.
I can also understand just calling that timeout to say, yeah, everybody calm down, let's play the game, let's just close it out. We're not here to give EDG a way back in. And if you do, well, they will certainly take it. Yeah. Big lead for Gen.G. Defensive side, couple of investments, but nothing huge. Mostly sheriffs, a marshal, and a bookie to back them up. For Gen.G, I mean, sometimes you'll see these rounds where you group up, try to play the numbers, but it's such a big map. It's not really a gamble they want to take. Instead, just playing defaults and hoping they can pop off individually. I think really they're just thinking about the next round.
Nggak ada, mid nggak ada anjir. Semuanya di side anjir. Semua di side lagi Iko.
Definitely intrigued by a bucky on Breeze. Not sure it's something that would necessarily be expected, but when you have that extra controller in the form of Karen, you can create little pockets for someone like 𝘭𝘪𝘬𝘮 to play. And as said, his resurgence in this series has been fantastic. And his resurgence in the scene in general. He had to go through being slightly trapped to a one-map player.
Baki cok.
Being trapped in the tier 2.
Nice banget, 𝘭𝘪𝘬𝘮, nice!
I was optimistic. One of those plays you never really expected to work.
Fuck!
Meteor, though, still making things interesting.
Nice!
Eagle fall as well. Munchkin a little bit out of the action. Looking to keep the rounds to death's ratio the same.
Bunuh si fucking pumpkin Munchkin ini anjir.
if we're being pedantic,
he's died 3 more times.
Let's go.
For EDG,
Let's go teman-teman.
13 to 5 on
4
last
tambah
map.
1
Pushing up to 5
sama
here, 4
dengan
by for Gen.G
5.
next. 𝘭𝘪𝘬𝘮𝘦𝘮 starts
Bisa
to
nggak
ring
sini?
true, but the attacking side has had a good run of things in this
Mengejar,
round,
bro.
at least. Damage is
Tolong
very
jangan terlalu
minimal.
apa ya.
Nobody
Nanti jahitannya
held on
kebuka.
both extremely low to the Sheriff.
Jahitan gue udah copot
They're just
tadi,
going
Del.
for the
Mau
exit
lihat nggak fotonya?
towards the spawn. Yeah, well, 𝘰𝘮𝘮𝘮𝘮 might not die to the spike. It
Nih,
depends how quickly he pushes
jahitan
out
gue.
here. Still being watched on the cross, but he finds a nice, safe corner to go down
Tadi
to.
copot coy, lagi nge-stream mole.
EDG on their way.
Gara-gara teriak-teriak kayaknya gue copot. Sakit dikit.
It's worth mentioning, 𝘰𝘰𝘮𝘮𝘦, he's 13 and 9 right now,
Aduh.
3 assists. He
Nggak
was
tahu.
3 kills, 18 deaths, 1 assist on map 1. I mean,
Bingung juga gue.
an
Apa sendiri
abysmal
anjing.
map for him on
Tadi tuh
Ice
kayak
Box, but
copot
split
gitu.
breeze, he's
Tapi yang
back
ini
in the
masih
game.
ada beberapa, jahitannya ada beberapa. Dia kayak dia ngejahit 6 kali deh kayaknya, nggak ngerti dah gua. Pokoknya banyak deh dia ngejahit. Kayaknya udah banyak yang telan dah. Kapan check up? Besok. Besok.
starting to bridge the gap.
Wisdom tip. Iya, wisdom tip. Gua nggak lihat tapi lu keren. Walaupun live lu sampah. Tapi oke. Ada post pick lagi tentang Salik menggema sampai Madrid.
2 kills.
Anjir tadi
Gen.G
ada apa ya?
left to rely on a very scattered hold. Look at the minimap. You can see those defenders are going to have big performances when the push comes down.
Kalau EDG menang copot semua jahitannya.
This is Texture's opportunity. The
Aduh,
drone
aduh,
is keeping behind this Viper wall as it's about to go up and the push to come through. Texture, no dash. He's being silenced, suppressed, but he still
Oh
fires
shit,
back.
anjing.
23 HP though, and the players are quickly circling him, encircling him, I should say.
Nice banget, dong. Woi, flank.
Nice
Fuck,
shot
man.
by Karen. There's an opportunity if he can buy some time to flank.
Flank.
Catch another off
Oh.
guard, and now it's winnable again.
Aduh,
Gen.G
kasar anjay.
suddenly found legs in
Nice.
the round, but a snake bite
Lu
in
gak boleh
hand
kasar min ya Tuhan, EDG itu kangkang anjir, maksud lu katain tolol.
has to clutch this alone. He's keeping his opponent behind
Nice
the
banget.
pyramid, but nobody jumps up top to
5
take it
tambah
down.
1 sama dengan 6.
EDG, the gap down to 5.
Maksudnya tadi flanknya gak diliatin ularnya. Aduh, kesel gua. Anjir lah.
𝘰𝘰𝘮𝘮𝘮𝘮 is only 3 kills away from being
Sebel banget anjir.
don't know how that's a thing.
Throwing the op off the map, they did. They threw it right off the map.
Di double ya, jahitannya minta ternyata aku jalan teriak-teriak.
For what could be a much quicker round.
Jahitannya banyak.
I guess attempting something a little bit more.
Gua nanya lagi ke pasar arke kalah, kok lu masih seperti ini?
But yeah, I guess maybe the surprise factor
Sedih cuy
about
pas arke
breaking
kalah,
out being
gila
gone,
lu.
it's not like they don't have the
Gua sampai
finances
nangis
for
7
it.
hari 7 malam anjir.
You can see the patience. Interesting actually, considering how passive they're holding in this
Besok
round.
kakak mau dipulangin Heretic kawalat. Aduh, Laut udah kurang. Gila.
Gonna remove the cam with a shock dart.
Lawan Laut aja lah. Kayaknya Heretic masih keras deh. Menurut gue sih Heretic masih jago ya.
Earlier in the
Laut
round, and it looks
kurang
like
lah.
they might be about to use
Walaupun ada si Twist ya.
sledgehammer. Information gonna be
Kayaknya
found.
masih lebih jago TH deh.
Already clearing out A main, and I don't know if he's gonna get far enough. Might be able to spot some of the players in mid. That would be huge. He has. He's seen that they're still passively waiting. Will TP back to the site, but it means that they're not going to pull any early rotations just yet. In fact, though, EDG are going to use that as a move towards B.
Cage up from 𝘰𝘰𝘮𝘮𝘮 as well. He's making his way around mid for the lurk.
Yuk, ngelurk
The rest of the players
yuk.
need to break through
Nah
the
gini,
B
lurk
side,
dibalas
find
lurk
the
bro.
utility to block them on the retake, but the fight is taken instead. 𝘰𝘰𝘮𝘮 blinded up completely, but 𝘰𝘰𝘮𝘮 can't get it done with Karen on the side.
Fuck,
3 kills
man.
quickly found, and even the
Fuck,
blade storm
man.
frag on the flanker.
Fuck,
Easy
man.
peasy for Gen.G. They had a
Fuck,
real handle on
man.
this round from the get-go, and 12-6. One more needed for Gen.G. 6 chances to pull it across the line, and I am amazed by what we've seen in these last 2 maps. This Gen.G squad, I don't know if they need to play a 1-map scrim before their next series, but they are just I would, if this was online, I'd say it's 5 different players, Tom.
Well, that is the thing. You look at their last few series, it does kind of feel like that. They always seem to lose one, except for an overtime victory.
11 tambah 1. Bangke lu.
But that's also just something that teams they're going through. It's not like they've had an easy route. You can't sit there and go, oh, you know, they beat one of the weaker teams in their region. They beat DRX, they beat HyperX, they've beaten Loud. These are teams that have all been within top 4 at international events. Now they look to beat the China #1, a team again who's been in the playoffs before, and this time it's looking like it might be theirs. Just 2 kills away from creating history for their organization within Valorant. And it's looked like it is done and dusted. Gen.G will be the second team to make it through to the playoffs. For 𝘭𝘪𝘬𝘮𝘦, it is
Eyes closed, I'm slowly falling to the music and the atmosphere. Now and then I feel it's fading slowly all over me. And I remember last year when I was alone in my bed with all these thoughts in my head and living silently inside. It's so late in the night, my mind is drifting away. Then I dream about times I wish for a new, happier day. If a hand could reach out right now and save my life somehow,
Bangke lah.
I'll face the sun
Bangke lah.
as soon as this dreary night ends.
Bangke, bangke. Bangke.
Don't wanna go down like this. My head's in a place
Bangke,
I don't
bangke.
miss. So ugly, so creepy, sleepy.
Bangke, bangke, anjir lah. Sebel banget gue, coy. Anjir lah. Kalau si tambah berapa kali? Bacot. Diam lu semua. Bacot. Berapa guys kebutuhan pokok? Kebutuhan pokok nih apa ya? Oil kali ya. Beli berapa sih duit gue? 50. Oil sama flour deh. Sama gula. Oke ya. Ambilnya apa? Kanan. Mana coy gue? Ini. Taruhnya? Ini. Oke. Nih. Pretty bang, diem lu. Jangan nyuruh gua lagi stres. Lupa harga anjay. Bang dulu anjir. Drop gimana sih ya? Taruh harga dulu bang. Caranya gimana? Oh, market price 4.8 itu jual 5 aja anjir. Gue butuh duit, nggak ada duit. Stres gue. 4,5, udah 4,5 lah, boleh lah. Dah, ayo silakan. Oh belum di open. Silakan ibu-ibu. Gula kok mereknya susu. Gue juga bingung. Susu soalnya sugar kocak. Kurang kenceng nggak suaranya? Apaan? Apa bu? Ya bu. Beli pakai apa? Gimana nih? Cianca atau dolar nih bu? Gimana? Pencet apa coy? Pencet apa anjir? Pencet apa? Oh space. Bicara. Nah bayar. Oke. 8,5. Dah, ya Pak, silakan Pak. Satu doang Pak. Aduh. Lagi dong Pak. Saya butuh duit anjay. Cara keluar gimana? Oh. Beli jersey EDG mini jual. $1. Keluar gimana? Yang Bang Winda tuh beneran gak sih? Rama kembali min 1000. Nama gamenya supermarket EDG. Bacot! Bacot lo semua. Bacot kalian. 8,5 ya Bu. Yuk dibeli yuk. Yuk dibeli. Ayo Bu, mampir Bu. Neng cantik. Aja kosong banget terakhir kayak harapan EDG. Anjir. Wah gak boleh gitu coy. Sedih anjir gua. Ini apa anjir, awa-awa. Diem, sabar Bu. Gue lagi sibuk. Jual roti kali ya kita. Ya sabar bro. Kayak apa? Aduh, pakai cash lagi anjir. Change ya. Nah. Bentar ya Pak. Aduh. EDG kalah kan, gue jadi harus jualan coy. Tunggu. Taruh harga coy. 4. Nah, cakep. Bentar ya Bu. Apa? Oh, udah. Cakep. Donasi untuk EDG. Sama tega sarapan sama EDG tapi apa? Lupa. Apa dibuang bro? Ini dulu. Sabar, gue pengen lihat sih Bang Winda beneran gak sih dikasih rak bohong ya? Bohong anjir. Bohong anjir, dia naro coy itu. Ini kalah Alex jualan buat beli coach kah? Buat kesana anjir supaya dia lebih semangat. Capek lah. Allah hayati dan batin anjay. Beli apa pas? Shippingnya ada shipping ya? Oh gitu mah. Itu udah taruh sama dia. Apa? 5. Kerja keras tapi sponsor EDG. Mahal. Serial mahal anjing, gak ada duit coy. Kurang apa nih? Oh, floor habis mbak. Aduh bangke gimana sih, gue lupa. Berilah mbak. Sabar ya Pak. Lagi kerja keras nih, sendirian doang. Bangke lah. Ya Pak. Bentar ya Pak. Beli kamar buat masak kangkung. Dia belum semua. Jangan bicara kepada saya lagi sibuk. Duh. Pasta taruh sini aja lah anjing. Harga 3. Ada Bu. Ajak dari EDG lah biar rame bacot. Anjir. Bisa nggak bawa EDG nggak? Kita kan lagi main supermarket. Gak usah bawa EDG coy. Udah pupus harapan kita. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Nah, kita lihat streamer yang katanya suka rapi. Lihat ya. 2 kata lucu. Orang ke EDG. Bagus Pak, beli banyak kan Pak? Itu barang 6 jenis doang yang bisa jual. Diam loh! Skor EDG anjir! Kurang ajar digoreng-goreng EDG anjir. Parah. Anjir parah banget, gila lu semua. Sadis anjir. Sadis. Gila. Jago ya nge-roasting ya lu semua ya. Kena mental. Oh, beli kali kita. Beli si mahal ini. Nih, beli. Cakep. Restock. Dibeli bu, rotinya bu. Untuk anak itu coko-cokonya sabar, ntar dulu. Gelap bang. Nyalain lampu kah? Halo Ryu. 5 ditambah 1. Diam. Gue lagi fokus cari duit anjir. Jangan gitulah. Oh, anjir mahal. Bentar ya pak. Lampunya nyalain biar gak gelap kayak harap. Diam! Diam lu semua. Gue yang botak waktu itu like. Kangkang botak. Siapa botak anjir? Halo Zekre Katana. Hai. Title supermarket simulator. Dah. Sudahlah kawan. Bang, udah bang, jangan di roasting mulu bang, kesian bang. Telur bahasa Inggris itu ek ya? SLI bacat! Main kertas putih ukuran A4 itu HTS. AVS mbak. Gila mbak, makasih ya udah beli banyak banget. Banyak kan anjay. Gimana? Oh. Gimana coy? Oh. Ini. Makasih mbak. Yang beli orang-orang itu mulu, diem lu. Udah sih. Yang penting ada yang beli anjir. Gila. Kok crunch gue laris manis anjir. Anjir gue udah kaya weh hari pertama. Apakah gue lebih jago daripada Bang Winda? Gak boleh congkak men, gak boleh congkak. Susu. Kita kurang susu. Udah belum susu ini? Udah ya? Udah yang ada orang lagi ya, Bu? Oke, tutup. Enter. Yeay. Kasih magang, diem lu! Kalau cangkak kayak EDG ntar kalah. Income-nya. Oke lah. Oke, Pak. Check out dulu gak sih? Udah buka aja lah anjir. Buka kan? Taruh dulu sini. Kalau kata Bang Winda yang penting cuan. Taruh dulu di sini. Gak apa-apa berantakan dikit, yang penting cuan. Ya nggak Bang Winda? Iya lik, betul lik. Setuju. Nah. Aduh, jelek banget sih tapi. Aduh, jelek banget. Si rapi tuh. Diam kalian semua. Kau liatin dulu deh. Apa ya? Bills. Mana biasanya? Berapa sih 200 license-nya? Oke. Oke, kita rapin tujuan di awal. Enggak, nih gue rapin ya. Aduh, sabar. Gue rapin. Santai, guys. Kita terpasta di sini aja lah ya. Diam, sabar, Pak. Anjay. Ya, silakan, Pak. Nah, cakep. Aduh. Nah, kita taruh sini aja pasta. Oke. Gue greget tuh kalau Bang Winda nggak rapi. Diam. Tapi Bang Winda kerdusnya di mana-mana. Tapi kayaknya gue bakal kayak gitu deh. Kayaknya kerdusnya bakal di mana-mana, anjir. Susah weh, kalau enggak. Dibeli. Salah. Sorry, Bu. Korupsi dikit. Nggak ada yang naik turun ya harganya ya? Diem lu, sabar. Jangan. 13. Susu. 5. Oke kok. Oke lah ya. Satu doang, Pak. Gila lu. Kayaknya lu kedikitan ambil untungnya. Oh iya. Selamat pagi Yasmin. Thank you, Farel. Gak bisa baca semuanya, tapi thank you. Sorry Pak, lupa, sorry. Apa sih dia? Buset. Halo Bang Winda. Halo Kak Patuy. Aku lagi jadi Bang Winda. Kurang apa sih? Susu masih banyak. Udahlah anjir. Kata Bang Winda nggak apa-apa, duitnya muter anjir ntar. Sabar, diem dulu anjay. Silakan Bu. Kasir korup. Bacot. Kasir tidak ramah. Bacot. Diam. Jangan bawel. Duh, kemurahan kali ya gua jualannya ya. Naikin harga lah, anjir, inflasi coy. 5,2. Nah. Inflasi barang-barang, udah. 4,5. 5,2 deh. Nah, keprank lu harganya segitu anjir. Setengah. Ini kalau keren marahin lah anjir, 7 lah. Nah, cakep. Ya Allah Pak, ruang Pak, gila ya. Nah, susu taruh sini. Barang mahal, bintang 1. Bacot lu semua. Diam! Ini supaya saya bisa punya uang untuk pergi ke Madrid untuk mendukung Kangkang anjay. Belum sejam opening udah naik harga aja. Ntar sini dulu anjir. Ya Bu, siap Bu. Nggak kemahalan kan Bu? Aman kan Bu? Streamer pemarah. Tapi lampu tuh beneran ngefek nggak sih? Gue beneran nanya nih. Ya Bu, siap Bu. Siap Kapten. Duh, salah bro. Jual mahal mau cepet-cepet ketemu Kangkang. Iya Jir. Harus didukung dia di Madrid. Yang lampu dulu Mbak. Gelap coy. Harus. Buset. Oh. Buset, banyak amat. Gimana sih? Ya Pak, silakan Pak. Wah jadi kagak laku coy kalau crunch-nya. Buat beli tiket pesawat. Ini ngapain sih gua? Oh, sorry Pak. Error saya. Halo Bu, misi Bu. Betul kardusnya juga naik ke kasih. Enggak. Ini rapi gua tuh rapi banget. Tapi sabar, ini tuh lagi nyari duit dulu anjir. Apa sih? Oh. Tongki relik. Iya ada $2 kan? Yang belajar Biden. Biden anjir. Gak bisanya. Oh. Cakep. Gimana guys? Oke kan jualan gua? Ya Pak, silakan Pak. Silakan. Yang banyak bro. Cakep. Tuh nggak kemahalan cuy cokopiknya. 4. Salah, sorry Pak. Kebanyakan 4 nih. Gila rame juga nih malam-malam. Apa nih? Gila udah bisa beli license anjir gua. Beli license kali kita. Ini anjir. Easy. Pelayan emosi. Pecah aja. Gue sendirian anjir kerjanya. Kurang mandiri apa? Udah kelar. Yeay. Gila, cuan bro, cuan. You know cuan, panzati pastanya naik, panzati pasta. Ya udah kita jual 4. Inflasi. Ini 4,5 lah. Aduh. Kapan kayanya kalau nggak? Kocak. Ini check out dulu deh. Bentar ya teman-teman. Pemerasan namanya. Enggak jir, ini teknik. Kapan kayaknya jir kalau nggak bisa. Ini taruh sini dulu lah. Aduh nggak deh, berontakan lagi. Aduh, udah taruh sini deh. Ini apa lagi? Oh, bener anjir, kocak Jasmine. Nah, ini taruh sini. Nah, cakep kan? Gimana? Aman? Nah, rapi kan? Rapi nggak? Tiap hari harganya naik. Kapitalis. Dasar Cina. Nggak apa-apa. Yang penting cuan. Dah, buka. Ayo, silakan. Ibu, bapak. Misi datang. Kok sepi? Mahal tokonya juga mahal. Cakep. Woi, gak ada yang masuk coy ke toko gue. Pak. Isi mas. Ya. Lurus. Ya, belok kanan mas. Aduh lelet banget jalannya. Ya, belok kanan. Cakep, belok nah, cakep. Ayo silakan beli yang banyak. Buat sarapan. Woi, beli lagi nggak lu? Nggak. Beli lagi. Woi, beli lagi. Bener. Woi. Ini cuma tepung anjing. Nah, gini dong. Banyak. 1,4. Dah. Beli lu. Udah. Ya amat anjir. Karena toko yang mahal jadi saya kasih bintang 2. Anjir. Tidak. Saya harus mencari uang. Satu doang, Bu. Mas, satu doang, Bu. Ya bisa ya, Bu. Pak, lagi, Pak. Banyakan, Pak. Ya, Pak. Bentar ya, Pak. Sabar, bro. 15,5. Oke. Ah, sepi banget cuy. Sepi banget. Halo Rafki, mahal gini. Biasa nggak berkah. Udah gue turunin dikit. 4,2 deh. Aduh ini udah biarin. Nah tuh dibeli juga tuh sama si ibu. Nah udah biarin. Butuh duit soalnya saya. 2,2. Yo silakan bu. Nah cakep. Nah ayo kita beli license. Beli license gak sih? Anjay. Apa nih? Beli apa nih kita? Fridge shelf ini ya. Mahal kali bro. Fridge semua anjir. Anjir gak ada duit anjing. Gak ada duit harus ngumpulin duit coy. Cheese. Aduh anjir gue gak punya fridge coy, mahal anjir. Kasih lah galak banget. Dia kancut badaknya mana? Jauh anjir itu. Bang Wina udah level berapa anjir? Wah gue harus ngumpulin duit banyak nih. Aduh harus beli fridge lagi. Wah mahal coy fridge. Bro, sorry bu, lama. Toko miskin kurang ajar, gila lu. Ngeri mulut netizen emang anjir. Wah kacau, toko miskin gak tuh? Sakit kalian semua. Wah, boleh gede tuh bu. Ribet nih emang nih, bener-bener ya. Uang lu gede banget, ya Tuhan Yesus. Waduh bu, saya nggak ada duit buat bu itu bu. Ya Allah, ini mau beli ini aja nggak bisa. Bentar ya bu. Sorry ya bu, saya turunin bu. Saya turunin 4,1 deh bu. Wah ngacon nih hari ini coy. Mikir mau con malah ngacon anjing. Oh jarinya gede nih anjir. Gambar kulkas, gak bisa gue gak ada duit. Coy. Bentar ya pak, sorry ya. Saya masih miskin pak, bertahap, tolong ya. Ini check out dulu deh. Anjir. Check out dulu nih. Bu jangan dibeli bu. Saya belum taruh harga bu. Anjir. 6,5 deh. Bentar ya bu. 6,3 deh. Nah, cakep. 12,2. Nah. Rungkatnya kayak EDG. 1000 rungkat. Diem kalian semua. Gak membantu saya ya. Kamu kalau ngomong doang diam kamu. Tidak membantu tau gak? Apaan? Apa tadi dia bilang? Gue gak lihat. Aduh rame anjir. Rame anjay. Waduh taruh mana? Taruh sini dulu deh. Bentar ya, gak rapi dikit gak apa-apa. Jangan dibeli bu. 11,5 gak sih? 5 deh. Dari 11 deh, 11. Kalau dibeli lagi. Ya sabar ya pak. Berapa sih? Infokan tempat ya, saya borong dagangannya. Real mau jadi Bang Winda ini mah. Enggak. Ini masih rapi anjir. Aduh, kok nggak laku gini ya dagangan gua. Sedih amat gua. Ayo Pak, beli yang banyak kan Pak buat. Nah, satu doang Bu. Bisa lah banyakan. Aduh bentar ya Pak, saya nggak ada duit anjir. Hari-hari mahal. Nyewa SPG, gila loh. Buat menghidupi diri sendiri aja kagak bisa nih. Masih melakukan semuanya sendiri gua. Udah ya, nggak ada orang lagi ya. Masih ada Bapak. Bapak masuk Pak. Cakep. Saya mati lampu aja. Gelap Pak soalnya. Saya nggak kuat bayar billingnya anjir. Billingnya mahal. Pak, gelap Pak. Saya nggak kelihatan apa-apa. Mana? Pakai apa itu? Oh, kartu. Kartu 16,3. Nah, kasih ya Pak. Udah Pak. Makasih. Apa yang mau habis? Oil mau habis. Oil pasta. Oke, oil pasta. Aduh, mau dimatiin. Billing mahal, cok. Oil pasta. Nah. Oke. Aman. Oke, kita kelarin dulu deh. Nah, cakep. Profitnya minus anjay. Men, toko udah miskin pelit. Anjir. Gak ada akhlak lu. Gila. Gak boleh gitu anjir. Oke, kita beli inilah ya. Bottled water sama. Aduh, miskin nggak jadi. Mahal coy. Ini dulu deh. Ini dulu. Nggak ada duit anjir. Toko scam apa anjir? Berapa lama dimatiin? Mahal billing anjir. Harus bayar billing di sini cuy. Nah, kita kumpulin 200, kita beli fridge, oke? Oke. Terus kita nanti nge-restock. Aduh, gue pengen beli fridge yang 300 sih, cuman kemahalan anjir. Tuh, billingnya mahal banget. Gue pengen beli yang ini sebetulnya biar langsung dapet 2. Cuman mahal anjir. Tadi MPL terus Mole terus Lomba terus Market Simulator geger. Tapi RRQ sama EDG-nya kalah sih awan. Anjir. Udahlah emang gak hoki coy gue. Kayak gue emang bau dah. Sedih anjir. Kemahalan? Apa Pak kemahalan? Iya deh, ya udah saya kurangin dah tuh. Buat Bapak. Pasti yang enggak. Emang lagi turun ya? Apa yang turun? Oh, slice breadnya turun coy. Oke lah ya. Oke lah. Nah, masih beli nih cokonya. Banyak yang beli. Cakep. Nah, itu dong Pak. Nah, gini kan saya senang hatinya. Nah, kita restock coko lagi. Kita restock coko. Pamit, good night Chris, bye bye. Ada barang gratisan? Bohong anjir itu. Tadi gue udah cek anjir nggak ada. Good night. Aduh, kalau gue nge-restock, kapan gue beli fridge-nya coy? Halo, Saul. Beli yang high demand aja, men. Yang kosong dikit di restock. Yang lagi high demand aja. Tapi nggak ada yang high demand, lagi turun semua. Tuh, yang turun. Nih. Nggak ada yang naik. Ini teh Sariwangi $7. Kok nggak laku ya, guys? Kemahalan kah? Oh, enggak. Dibeli. Mau aja lu. Gue inflasiin. Mana sih? Nah, cakep, Bu. Duh, Pak, satu doang, Pak. Ya Tuhan. Ini lagi. Beli satu pakai kartu kredit, anjay. Kabar baik, aku April. Kamu apa kabar? Bene, anjay. Gue lihat dari YouTube Bang Winda. Hah? Bene? Miskin simulator, anjir. Anjir. Mulut lu jelek, mulut lu. Aduh, mending gue nunggu ini apa gue beli ini, guys. Aku bisa pesan nggak anterin ke rumah, nggak bisa. Nggak ada Gojek di sini, anjir. Gimana, guys, menurut lo? Menurut kalian mendingan gue beli yang nunggu yang murah apa yang mahal? Beli yang murah apa nunggu yang mahal? 200 sama 375. Pak, beli banyak kan lah, Pak. Yang A aja ya. Rich B, nunggulah. Tabung B. Wah, 50-50 nih, gimana nih? Mbak, bayarnya bisa pay later? Gak bisa! Gue butuh duit sekarang juga. Saya nggak ada uang. Tolong ya. Aduh, cokopik gue udah mau habis nih. Nice, Eproy. Bro, udahlah. Nah, cakep, Pak. Banyak. Bagus, bagus. Gue beli aja kali ya? Beli aja lah ya. Gimana, guys, menurut kalian? Beli aja lah ya. Beli water sama cheese, bisa nggak? Aduh, nggak bisa, anjir. Nah, bisa nih. Apa sih? Berapa sih? Nah, bisa nih. Bisa nih, guys. Gas. Gue punya fridge, bro. Gimana nih caranya putar? Oh, ini. Taruh mana? Aduh, sabar Pak, bentar Pak, bentar Pak. Ya Tuhan Yesus. Ramai juga nih sore-sore. Sabar ya, Pak. Itu sih saya nggak punya ya. Banyak kan, cuy. Cakep. Mahal ya kopi ya. Tunggu, jangan masuk dulu. Bentar Pak. Sabar. Tiga. Lampu coy. Gelap, anjay. Apa nih? Ketawa villain. Mau milk? Aduh, bentar Pak. Anjay, banyak kerjaan gue nih. Silakan dibeli, Pak. Borong dong yang banyak, anjay. Itu barang gratisan ada lumayan. Nggak harus keluar. Di mana? Curious bisa nggak lewat sehari ya? Mau beli apa kamu? Cakep. Di mana barang gratisannya, bro? Gila, rapi nggak? Rapi kan? Susu, kopi. Besok CO susu, ini kopi sama telur. Bu. Nah, ayo datang silakan. Datang. Aduh, bayar billing dulu dah. Saya tidak suka ngutang ya. Miskin dong gue. Aduh, apa? Duitnya ada lagi. Santuy. Borong, Bu. Jalan berbagan kuda menyala abangku. Jual gacoan, anjing. Wah, 40,2 anjay. Gila, kaya cuy, kaya gua. Matiin lampu dulu. Ada lagi ya? Gila, ejet bro. Yah, kopinya turun. Habis coy. Turun harga anjir. Susu, oli, pasta. Oli pasta. Telur ngalik lupa kan udah kalah anjing, kurang ajar. Teori karir luar sih Bang Winda. Coba lebihin $2 dari harga market tapi cepet habis. Hah? $2? $2 banyak anjir. Ya gak sih? Mau beli gak mahal? Anjir, belilah. Belilah. Maksa, ini maksa. Forcing. Nah. Kopi silakan. Kopi doang yang turun ya? Susu. Nah, anjing, gak cukup coy. Refrigeratornya udah penuh anjing. Fuck man. Ada aja. Halo Jess. Muter dulu Ci, jangan dulu buka toko sembari cari-cari barang gratisan. Nggak ada barang gratisan. Barang gratisan di mana cuy? Mau nipu ya? Tadi gue udah ke tempat yang Bang Winda dapet itu nggak ada anjir. Nggak ada, woi, nipu anjir. Pacar kalah nggak dapet bonus, jadi buka sampingan ada. Berat cuy hidup. Sedih gua. Murah ini nanti kamu dapat es krim. Es krim masa nggak ada coy. Nipu lu, nipu. Nggak ada kan, gue lupa kan toko gue di mana. Gue nggak tahu nih sekarang toko gue di mana. Oh itu. Nggak ada weh. Nggak ada. Anjir lah. Udah buka lah ya. Udah buka. Tadi apa yang turun? Coffee ya? Coffee doang. Menjadi berapa dia? Aduh, jauh banget turunnya anjay. 9 lah ya. Duh. Section untuk expand store. Duit aja kagak punya disuruh expand store, gila ya. Udah bilang ntar aja dah. Miskin coy. Berarti belum beruntung. Expand store di mana ya? Sini ya. Ini buset. 50 coy. Bangkrut kayak gigi lu, bangkrut. Anjir, baru buka 3 hari udah bangkrut, boleh gila lu. Nggak ada bangkrut guys. Aduh, tepung ya, ambil yang banyak bu. Minum tuh emang harus banyak bu. Cakep bu. Yuk lagi yuk. Tepung. Tepung mana bro? Nih. Cek harga telur. Kenapa cek harga telur? Oh, masukin cuy. Masukin anjing. Telur gua. Sabar. Oh, udah. Udah kan? Anjir, hampir anjir. Hampir coy. Loh. Wah, sumpah menangis. Gila bu, mantap bu. Anjir, sabar-sabar gue naikin dulu harga telurnya, anjir. Gak cuan gue segini. 50 lah. Nah, 4,5. Ya, bolehlah 3 lah. Berapa nih? 3 ya, bolehlah. Oke, cakep. Halo, Pak. Yang, Pak. Benerin dulu harganya, lupa anjir. Kok tokomu kecil, jelek, bulukan gitu, anjir. Kurang ajar lu semua, bener-bener dah. Kurang ajar. Gila, parah anjir. Kopinya habis. Kopi, pasta, tepung. Kopi, pasta, apa lagi? Oh, borong bro. Gila, cakep. Duh. Apa lagi yang kurang? Apa lagi guys? Pasta. Teh. Buset, mahal juga nih teh. Wah anjing, kapan kayaknya gue begini? Cheese mahal katanya tuh. Ah emang iya? Cheese mahal. Kemahalan kah? Enggak. Tadi ada yang beli kok. Yaudah deh, kurangin dikit dah. 3,8 dah. Anjir lah. Cipe bapaknya. Mana mahal sih? Kok gue malah... Oh bener nih. Bentar ya bu. Mabarak kiralik. Hah? Di mana kak? Wah dia beli cheese-nya tadi 37. Udah gue turunin harganya. Ada Oreo Fit Blackpink gak kak? Diem kamu dah. Oreo biasanya kagak ada anjir. Akhirnya Jumper. Gila, aku gak tidur nih kak jadinya. Mahalin semua aja biar gak jadi Cina KW. Tadi udah gue mahalin kagak laku coy toko gue. Wow gila, duit gue udah segini anjir. Bisa ini kita besok baru dah bangke. Besok kita beli. Kok ke bank anjing. Gimana sih? Ini ya. Expand 350, let's go. Baru mulai akhirnya. Nggak bisa kak, aku lagi jaga toko anjir. Ini ngapain ya? Oh. Jaga toko kak. Baru mulai akhirnya. Lampu. Biasanya jaga toko bisa sambil mole ini. Anjir. Ini gue melakukan semuanya sendiri. Nggak bisa, gila lu. Gua tuh, milk. Oh milk abis anjing. Bentar ya bu. Jatuh anjing. Cheese-nya habis coy. Anjir, laku keras coy. Anjing. Anjing. Buset. Anjir. Aduh, kayaknya gue harus beli ini lagi deh. Kayak bu. Ngapain sih ini gue? Cafe janda kah, jaga toko sendiri. Anjing! Cakep bu! Banyak lagi. Banyakan bro. Anjir. Sedih banget ya gue. Oh apa sebentar lagi kita akan punya karyawan. Oke, formalis. Ya, banyakan pak. Gila, cakep. Susu habis. Apa lagi? Roti lah ya. Roti, pasta, boleh lah. Oh gila, duit gue banyak banget coy. What the fuck man. Gila, cokopik abisannya sereal. Gila, ini game berapaan? Cepeceng anjir. Oh asik kan? Download dah. Oh anjir borong. Alah anjir. Gula habis. Aduh. Tadi cheese udah masukin belum guys? Iya. Oke, udah habis ya? Udah habis ya? Halo, oke, terima kasih, mati lampu dulu. Gila, cuan parah. Seller panikan. Mati lampu biar aku beli ngambil banyak yang gak kelihatan. Anjir. Penjahat tau lu semua anjir. Crafting floor, cakep. Menaikkan harga, korupsi time 5 anjing. Sini lu semua beli. Kita CO dulu. Milk. Wah. Gue ngapain beli milk lagi anjing? Banyak. Open storage nggak? Nggak. Gue nggak mau tertipu kayak Bang Winda anjir. Nggak open storage. No. All in diem lu anjing. Ini mah ada bajakannya, hah? Sumpah. Gue beli cepeceng anjing. Gula. Gue beli banyak amat, bro. Hah? Berantakan dikit nggak apa lah ya? Apa-apa berantakan dikit doang mah. Aman, terkendali. Cakep. Ayo kita buka toko. Buka toko. Serius ada bajakan. Bangke Andrew. Bisa pinjol. Iya gue tahu bisa pinjol. Gue takut nggak bisa bayar ya anjir. Wah, gue harus beli air nih. Air, terus apa lagi guys? Udah ya, itu aja ya. Kopi boleh sih. Udahlah. Dah, ayo silakan. Halo. Nggak cobain pinjol? Enggak, lu diem anjing. Nggak mau. Gue masa baru merintis udah langsung pinjol, nanti gue nggak bisa bayar coy. Gila lu. Nggak usah ya. Nggak mau. Gue nggak akan terhasut oleh kalian anjir. Ah, too expensive. Ya udah deh, gue turunin harganya 6,5 tuh. Anjing lah. Cakep. Banyak pak. Lagi, ayo teman-teman. Bagus. 34,5. Anjir, udahlah ini mah ini aja nggak sih, upgrade nggak sih? Upgrade ya. Expand. Wow, mana? Hah? Gini. Oh, oke, bro. Diam, sabar anjay. Yang pakai jas hitam kacamata mirip Anis. Ada aja dah lu ya, bener-bener. Silakan bu, cakep. Cakep. Udah beli botol dulu deh. Beli botol, beli apa lagi ya? Kopi kali ya? Kopi susu floor. Diam, sabar bro. Kopi susu floor. Apa lagi? Pasta boleh lah. Pasta ya. Anjir, miskin lagi gue langsung. RRQ or FOS? RRQ lah, gue RRQ coy. Gila loh. Salah pak, maaf pak. Mbak bisa saya isi gopenya? Nggak bisa mas. Sorry ya mas, fiturnya belum ada mas di sini. Saya masih ngerintis nih. Baru buka toko kemarin. Sabar ya. Apa dia bilang? Dia bilang apa cuy? Apa kemahalan? Apa kemahalan pak? Apa? Bot anjing. Apa pak kemahalan? Hah? Dia bilang apa sih tadi? Dikasih manja sama mantan. Anjir lah. Emang gitu kehidupan sih. Kadang rongkat, kadang pinjol. Bener-bener. Botol gue mana botol nih? Diam dulu pak, bentar ya. Sabar ya. Anak sabar disayang Tuhan, bu. Cakep. Masih pak. Datang kembali ya pak. Wow. Pasta. Halo pemborong takjil, halo Desiro. Bentar pak, maaf pak. Ya maaf, udah membuat Anda menunggu. Saya sibuk pak. Pemilik toko kecil itu berkelahi dengan inflasi. Anjir. Lucu juga. Bentar ya pak. $7,4. Oke, silakan keluar. Aduh, anjir capek. Susu kemahalan katanya. Susu kemahalan. Bangke lah. Oh. Delapan dah tuh pak, saya kasih dah. Ya, silakan dibeli. Oh, Will, Cokopik ya. Oh, Will, Cokopik. Wow. Sorry bu, salah pencet bu. Jari saya gede. Maaf. Satu. Ya pak, halo pak, malam pak. Rekrut kasir harus upload berapa kali? Wah, rekrut kasir tuh level 10 ya kalau nggak salah ya. Wah pak, gila juga lu pak. Waduh. Buset dah. Jual tisu sulap apa anjing? Ya elah pak, bisa turun pak. Udah gelap. Oh ada pelanggan. Yang lain dulu. Sabar. Gue udah bayar billing belum ya? Belum lagi anjay. Pak gelap-gelapan aja ya pak. Ya lagi hemat listrik anjir. Udah gak ada orang juga bapak. Ya pak, silakan pak. Bingung ya mau beli apa ya? Nggak kelihatan ya pak? Butuh senter gak? Aduh anjir. Halo Bilal, ini bukannya 4,1 sama 4,10 sama 4,1 beda ya? Sama. Kan di belakangnya desimal. Aduh nggak kelihatan pak kartunya pak. Ya makasih. Nah, Udah ya. Pelang. Masih ada, Pak? Oh, silakan, Pak. Sorry ya, Pak. Ini lagi mati lampu, Pak. Ini emang suka begini nih daerahnya. Nah, sorry ya, Pak. Ya, makasih. Berapa nih? Anjir. Halo, Bimantara. Kan 10 sen sama 1 sen. Kan kalau misalnya 1 sen tuh 0,1. 0,01 itu 1 sen. 0,1 itu 10 sen gitu. 0,01 sama 0,1 gitu. Listriknya ngejebret gak? Iya anjir, listriknya ngejebret. Sorry ya, Pak. Udah nggak ada orang lagi. Udah mau seminggu gue buka toko, guys. Udah mau seminggu saya membuat minus begini dong. Gak apa. Kalau kata Bang Windah, muter lagi kok nanti duitnya. Nah, beli cheese dulu, beli cheese. Bangke lah ini, bil kagak ada habisnya anjay. Beli cheese. Apa lagi, guys? Toko keripik, oil boleh lah. Toko keripik, oil. Udah lah. Ya oke. Kita buka aja. Rambut baru Kak Alex? Enggak. Rambut aku lagi lepek. Belum keramas jadi begini bentukannya. Besok aku mau badminton soalnya jadi nggak keramas dulu hari ini. Beli rak, gas. Beli rak kah? Gue pengen beli fridge deh. Mending beli rak apa beli fridge? Yang mana? Beli rak dulu apa beli fridge dulu, guys? Which one? Ya lupa beli telur anjay. Jatuh. Buang aja, ngapain di sini? Kalau nggak muter duitnya namanya rugi dong. Real. Banyak kan nih gue beli cheese, mohon maaf. Waduh, harus beli telur nih gue. Bentar ya, Pak. Pak. Beli dua-duanya. Anjir, gue gak ada duit, kocak. Yang mana jadinya? Rak butuh banyak, like. Udah rak dulu ya. Rak dulu apa fridge dulu? Soalnya fridge-nya juga kayaknya sangat dibutuhkan itu. Aduh, telurnya mau habis, bro. Harus dulu lah, anjir. Tadi ada yang turun nggak harga? Ada yang naik, ada yang turun nggak? Apa yang turun? Pasta turun. Milk naik. Woi, milk naik. Gue rugi, coy. 3. Pasta turun. 3 deh. Masih dibeli juga pasta. Walaupun mahal. 3,1. Jual udah mahal. Cuma dapat satu kulkas yang bener aja rugi dong. Ya udah, Widih malam jadi masa pakai supermarket simulator, bukannya biasa game kompe. Udah mau muntah gue sama game kompe-kompean anjir. Kita ginian dulu ya guys untuk sebentar. Ya elah, ada duit anjir, miskin gue. Bentar ya guys, nggak bisa beli shelf nih, nggak ada uang anjay. Silakan bu, cakep bu, beli yang banyak kan bu. Apa nih? Apa nih? Coffee. Waduh, kraftung. Coffee, kraftung. Waduh, gila, mantep pak. Bodoh Jasmine. Bodoh, malah sebako. Buset pak, rame pak. Sabar pak, milknya mahal. Lu gue pukul ya, milknya mahal anjir. Sabar, diem lu. Milk mahal. 58 dah, aduh. Pak, saya juga butuh duit. Kan gue lupa mau ngapain anjir. Sabar. Kopi. Aduh, nggak duit anjay. Bentar pak. Kayaknya. Diem lu. Nah. Bentar ya pak, bentar ya. Aduh, pak, aduh ngantri anjay. Maaf ya pak. Maklum, janda ini. Kerja sendiri. Silakan bu, buset diborong. Cakep. Gila, laku keras coy. Salah, sorry bu. Sorry. Buset. 2,8. Dan dulu aja ke Alek. Iya, siapa yang janda gua? Anjir. Saya minggir pak, saya mau restock anjay. Udah kopi di sini ya, ntar kopi bagian sini aja ya. Nah. Bentar bu, ya Tuhan Yesus, jangan saya banyak bu. 36,1. Amit. Oh, pakai penglaris nih. Gila, mantap. Cakep pak. Duh. Susu. Sudah mau habis susu. Mantap. Bentar pak, bentar. Sabar, satu lagi. Telur. Waduh. Oh, gelap anjay. Nyalain lampu dulu. Udah pusing belum ngurusin toko? Mayan anjay. Mayan. All good. Aduh. Seru jir. 4. Diam, sabar pak. Ngisi dulu pak. Bentar ya bu. Anak sabar sayang Tuhan bu. Buset. Cakep. Mantap pak. 4.30 tidur lah ya. Sebagai karyawan kak, belum bisa, baru level 7 gue. Enak lu ya, bener-bener. Silakan bu. Gila tajir coy gue. Gila. Banyak anjir duit gue. BRRQ ya? Bukan. Cakep. Aduh, gatel. Wah. Penuh. Apa lagi anjir? Teh habis semua. Teh. Milk, bottle of water. Sugar. Sereal. Kok sereal anjing? Apa itu? Roti. Lu anjay. Ya pak, bentar ya pak. Apa dia bilang? Astaga. Oke. Anjir. Sekarang bukan cerita tuh gas kulkas ya? Apa sliced bread, oil, cereal? Sliced bread, oil, cereal. Wow. Ha ha ha. Sliced bread. 5. Oil, cereal, oil. Udahlah 5 lah, boleh lah. Masih sering main gitar jazz, jarang pol. Ya seminggu paling cuma sekali gue main gitar. Halo Zen, saran barangnya yang mahal bisa tuh aja Lik buat tahan uangnya. Oh oke. Siap. Baru Madura. Aduh sabar kan jadi bingung kan gua. Jangan ajak gua ngobrol. Lagi ngestok barang nih. Berantakan dikit gak ngaruh. Alasan gak pernah cover di IG. Iya tapi gue lagi belajar lagu sih, jadi harusnya sih bakal cover accept. Oke. Oci. Sorry. Ini apa? Nah, teh kita taruh sini adik-adik. Oh ini yang katanya anaknya rapi banget. Diam ya sebelum saya marah. Kamu diam. Yang sini. Udah mulai menganut Winda. Efisien namanya cuy. License baru gak sih? Udah buka anjing. Nah, oke lah ya, kulkas lah ya, kulkas. Kita beli kulkas. Ini apa cuy? Apa ini? Oh roti anjir. Hahaha, gimana? Bagus ya? Teori cari cuan, gak usah estetik yang putih cuan. Tapi oke lah, ini rapi gak sih punya gua? Yang nggak rapi, kotaknya doang nggak rapi. Mau beli ini ah. Aduh, tapi gue pengen beli ini. Ini gue disuruh ngapa? Bayar bill dulu deh. Gue pengen beli produk sih. Gue pengen beli license 400 anjay. Mahal banget bro. Peanut butter flour. Oke. Beli fridge kayak. Gak usah lah ya, ntar aja lah ya. Itu yang stiker cuma sebiji, taruh aja di rak sebelah. Jangan berantakan. Gue gak suka berantakan. Nggak, itu berantakan. Itu harus rapi bro. Oh kok semi gudang anjir. Toko semi gudang coy. Enggak, ini emang kayak gini konsepnya, warehouse gitu. Ini bukan supermarket, ini warehouse. Beli rak sama kulkas min. Rak udah. Kulkas sih paling. Tapi ntar sih, kayaknya gue pengen beli license dulu deh. Pengen ngumpulin duit buat beli license 400 nih. Bosen barangnya gini doang, bosen. Bentar ya pak, sabar ya pak, anak sabar disayang Tuhan pak. 4,6. Kita usahakan rapi. Rapi ini. Aduh beli dong bu, ini olinya 1. Oli lagi, sorry, minyak maksudnya. Cakep. Aduh mentok aja. Woi, pintunya nyusahin. Apa tuh dia bilang kemahalan? Komplain lu. Anjir ini harusnya 5 cuy. Rugi dong. Apa kemahalan ha? Aduh. Apa sih kemahalan dia bilang? Apa lu bilang kemahalan bro? Oli buat goreng telur. Minyak, salah ngomong. Namanya manusia anjir. strategi nomor 1. DJ cakep. Dia anjir. Aduh. Floor pasta, kopi, floor pasta kopi lah ya. Floor pasta kopi. Kalau bu, bentar lagi 400 nih guys. Bisa beli license. Ya toko alik pajaknya 10%. Aduh. Bentar bu. Sabar bro. Aduh. Main Valo juga nggak kak? Nggak, hari ini nggak main Valo. Kita fokus dagang. Wait, mulai rame. Sabar. 7,6. Silakan pak, silakan dibeli, tokonya murah banget, jauh lebih murah daripada toko lain pak. Di sini mah udah paling murah sejagat raya anjay. Mahal. Ya turunin nih, anjay. Tuh dia aja beli pak. Saya kan merintis, butuh uang. 1,4. Banyak kan? Si mengalah sama customer. Like duitnya udah begini main judo like. Anjir duit gue banyak banget coy. Udah ayo kita beli resep baru anjir. Sabar beli resep baru dulu. Gila, banyak banget duit gue. Anjir. Wih, license mantap. Apa nih? Oh, mahal ya. Anjir. Habis satu semua. Waduh, nggak ada duit. Sabar. Miskin. Tahu diri, bego pin. Waduh, gelap ya, Bu. Bu, apa nih? 28. Duh, nyalain lampu dulu. Waduh. Wah, tidak rapi nih jadinya nih. Gak bisa nih begini nih. Sorry, Pak. Udah kayak jangan lupa deh poci biar anjing. Apa nih? Sabar. Tepung di sini nih harusnya. Wah. Tepung sini lah ya. Anjir mantap 7,2. Ya next, ayo Pak, terus beli. Anjir, live 3 jam lalu. Gila, gue udah gak tahu deh tiap hari gue tidurnya jam berapa anjir. Aduh, habis coy telur gue. Di sini. Peanut butter. Oh, peanut butter sih harusnya sama roti ya. Udah lah anjir, sini aja. Woi, lu mau kasih harga kocak, udah diambil aja. Isi Pak, saya nggak kelihatan. Uang masih 1 anjir. Uang. Gila Pak, mantep Pak. Salah kocak. Ini mah seger gue sampai pagi anjir begini mah. Apa? Orang anjir. Aduh, telurnya habis cuy. Kulkas deh. kulkas dulu, kita beli kulkas yang gede lah. Udah gak ada duit lagi. Udah sekaya aja gue beli kulkas. Duitnya nggak ada, kocak. Oh, kardus sama supermarket. diam. Nggak boleh ada ngeluh di sini. Di toko gue nggak boleh ada ngeluh, anjir. Giling. Mahal. Gelap, coy. Nah, cakep. Mahal, billing mahal. Ini apa nih? Kopi ya? Cakep. Ini apa nih? Oh. Kelihatan. Udah deh. Auto resign BA. Kenapa sekarang kuat begadang? Akhir-akhir ini gue lagi ini, guys. Nggak tahu, lagi kayak stres gitu. Ini harus tidur. Net butter naik, Team Black turun. Net butter naik, nggak ngaruh, anjir. Udah gue naikin soal harganya. Turun. 6 lah, kita pakai 6. Oke, good. Kita beli apa? Apa yang kurang? Farin. Aduh, gue pengen pindahin oilnya ke sini. Telur ya. Oke, telur. Ini fridge core dulu dah, anjir. Mahal lu, kocak. Telur. Farin, basmati, pasta spaghetti. Nah, ambil dulu ini. Spaghetti di sini, bro. Salt? Udah salt sama kopi lah, anjir. Apa yang laku dah? Iya, rokok bang nggak ada, kocak. Rokok baik lu. Wah, mana nih? Gak ada tempat. Bang, gak ada tempat, bang. Fuck, man. Gak ada tempat, coy. Oh, gini. Anjir, pinter, coy. Nah, udah. Lu sama beras dulu. Nah. Sabar ya, bentar. Sementara begini, jelek dikit nggak apa-apa. Nah, udah. Minyak sama gula segitu aja, nggak orang. Udah buka toko, anjir. Balik modal, coy. Nggak balik modal kayak gini mah. Di atas, anjir. Harga. Oh iya, harga, anjir. 1,2. Cuma 3. Anjir. Bentar, weh, mahal ini pasta gue. 7. Apa lagi, anjir? 2,5. Lagi, guys. Aman kan? Aman. Oke. Halo, Bu. Lama-lama juga nyaman, berantakan. Kayaknya bisa 2 tingkat. Bisa. Ini tarusin dulu deh sementara. Aduh, jangan deh, ntar berantakan. Tahan min. Aduh, udahlah, ntar dulu lah. Anjing. Ntar dulu. Harga gue. Coy. Anjir. Diambil gak? Enggak kan, nggak diambil. Nah. 7,3. Halo Arya. Korban nomor 1, Kak. 9,4. Markupnya gila-gilaan, Cok. Ya udahlah, namanya juga manusia sih butuh uang, bro. Ini apa nih? Habis. Berak lagi kali ya? Berak lagi nggak, guys? Beli nggak? Beli lah ya. Nah, ini udah ini nih. Udah isi nih. Bikin pasta aja di bawah ya. Halo, Pak. Bikin pasta, 0,7. Oh, beli fridge aja deh. Halo, Bu. Isi, Bu. Aduh, buset. $10 anjir. Belirak. Nobar PRX ngalik besok. Nobar. Malam kan? Jam 10? Nobar ya nanti. Ada naik turun gak sih tadi harganya? Udah gua ini ya, set ya? Tea sama peanut. Aman kan? Oke. Peanut butter deh. Anjir. Habis coy. Anjir mahal ya peanut. Bentar ya. Bentar, Bu. Buset. Banyak nih. 6,4. Telat nggak nomornya si cantik? Besok harusnya nggak telat sih kalau jam 10 malam. Soalnya besok gue cuman badmin anjir. Nggak ngapa-ngapain lagi. Mahalan. Ya elah, Bu. Aduh, iya sih, mahal sih. Gue turunin dikit, Bu. Maaf ya, Bu. Namanya manusia greedy. Halo, Adrian. Sahur, guys. Sahur. Cokopik. Oke. Cokopik. Anjir. Terbang, cuy. Terbang, anjir. Teh. Cokopik. Cokopik mana cokopik tadi, guys? Di atas ya. Emang udah dibolehin olahraga? Kan gue udah olahraga dari kapan, Mel? Boleh sih harusnya. Gue search sih katanya 3-4 hari setelah operasi. Boleh harusnya berarti. Ya nggak sih? Enggak. Masih tumpuk, coy. What the fuck, man? Makasih yang udah bilang bisa ditumpuk. Beli di toko Yasmin ya, guys, buat bahan sahur. Bener. Setuju. Ya, Bu, silakan, Bu. Gelap. Keju, coy. Keju. Buset. Banyak kan, Pak? Sorry, Pak. Ngapain sih gua? Bentar, Pak. Bentar. Restock dulu, Pak. Kulkas yang langsung 2 pintu. Iya, mau yang langsung 2 pintu. Oh, nggak mahal, jir. Buset. Anjing. Banyak juga, Bu. $54, coy. Yang kurang. Beras, susu. Kraftung. Susu. Kopi lah ya. Kopi basmati. Basmati mana, bro? Buta apa buta nih? Buset anjir borong coy. Ya om botak. Anjir. Indomie nggak ada coy, Indomie kocak. Nah, bentar. Sementara berantakan dikit nggak apa-apa. Wanjir. Anjir, gila tajir cuy gua. Gila, terima kasih invasi. Ya nggak bisa. Udah bu, cepet bu, saya mau tutup toko anjay. Udah gelap-gelapan aja ya bu. Lumayan billing anjay. Kita beli fridge. Aduh gelap bu, nggak kelihatan bu. Oh nih, duit sama 8. Masih bu. Sugar powder. Susu habis ya? Susu. Udah berapa? 2, oke. Ini nggak salah like on stream cuma segini. Udah nih. Pas lah ya, day 10 lah ya. Terus tidur ya guys, oke? Udah kan kalian sahurnya? Cimo mana? Cimo lagi ke ini. Cimo lagi ke Jepang 2 minggu, nanti dia baru pulang. Oke? Udah ada last day. Peanut butter sama beras mati. Peanut butter kita naikin dulu 6,8. Tak kejelik banyak yang borong. Gak ada. Bohong tidur padahal grinding offline. Enggak, janji tidur. Gila, kulkas gede gue nih. Duh, bro. Wah, ganggu nih. Ada isi. Rapi, taruh barang tuh rapi guys, biar enak dilihat. Cakep gak? Cakep. Rice basmati, nah ini. 8,7. Berak. Besok tiba-tiba udah luas. Enggak, sumpah gue nggak bakal grinding offline. Gue bakal besok buat main pas sahur lagi, oke? Men, kakak udah tidur atau masih nangis? Gue yang nangis. Bekerja untuk Kangkang. Yakin last day, ini last day. Abis ini buka, day-nya close, udah. Kelar. Udah. Oke. Anjay, kulkas udah mantap belum? Supermarket gue yang tidak seberapa ini, tapi ya lumayan lah ya. Kelar. Ada semua. Oke. Susu. Jelas banget lo, men. Usaha ternak sekarang usaha market. Anjir. Aduh, demen gue yang beginian. Ini apa nih? Peanut butter. Salt sama pasta murah. Buka dulu coy, lupa gue. Udah ini hari terakhir ya, oke. Salt pasta murah. Lagi salt pasta murah, pasta mahal oil lah boleh ya. Pasta mahal. Silakan Pak, pelanggan pertama. Salah oil coy. Kenapa gue beli itu anjir. Kok beli itu sih? Otaknya udah gak sinkron anjir. Alah kocak. Aku mau beli pas. Yang penting cuan. Pasnya masih kosong. Iya nggak apa-apa. Waduh. Ya silakan Pak. Waduh buset. Air. Gue pengen beli license deh. Air, pasta mahal. Air. Apa lagi yang kurang? Roti boleh lah ya. Habis dong duit gue begini. Enggak lah ya. Buset Bu, mantep Bu. Gini dong, saya kan jadi happy. Hai Chen. How are you? Lagi jualan nih gua. Ayo lo ada papi. Iya tidur abis ini tidur janji. Ini last day. Janji tidur. Janji. Oh shit man. Lebih serem daripada bokap gua. Jualan dulu supaya dapat duit. Kerja sampingan. Ya Allah kewalahan. Nah, teh. Peanut butter. Coy, gak laku coy. Peanut butter gua. Mana nih? Ada 𝘭𝘪𝘬𝘮𝘮. Beli lagi ngapain? Aduh sorry apa berantakan dikit gak apa-apa lah ya. Anjir yang penting raknya rapi. Ya gak sih? Setuju gak? Setuju. Janji dulu main ini kalau live doang. Iya janji guys. Mantep Bu, mantep. Drugo udah rak mana? Nggak ada, kocak. Tuh, nggak boleh ya guys. Aduh habis cuy tepung mahal ya. Tepung mahal habis, tepung mahal. $40,2. Oh kacau. Oh beras habis. Beras mati. Aduh anjir mahal banget beras mati. Bentar. Beras dulu, beras. Halo Pak Irus. Udah sahur belum? Sahur. Sorry. Bapak. Ya cakep. Gelap. Selesai main baru. Oke, nice. Buset, habis cuy semuanya. Duh, bang-bangin lu udah anjir. Udah kayak sampah nih. Supermarket gue udah kayak sampah. Anjir. Aduh, sabar pak. Supermarket saya nggak layak anjir. Anaknya sayang suami. Iya, gue kerja dengan giat anjir. Anjir, duit gue banyak banget weh. Gila. Botol cheese. Sangat rapi sekali. Iya, ini gue rapin. Santai guys, tinggal dirapin dong ini mah. Tinggal dibuang-buangin, kelar. Apa sih? Salt too expensive? Masa sih pak? Ya Tuhan, kenapa sih emang? Enggak lah pak. Ya Tuhan, enggak, si ibu-ibu nih masih beli kok. Gak ada yang komplain. 5,6. Udah pro banget. Ya ini kebanyakan nonton Bang Winda anjir. Udah kah? Udah kelar. Gila, income gue hampir 1000 cuy. Gila. Kraftung, Farin, olive oil naik. Ring 7. Ya, waduh. Banting harga, gila. Ini 4 lah. Oke, udah ya guys. Udah. Tidur. Time to sleep. Lagi main sehari. Enggak. Kamu tidur juga, Del. Tidur kalian semua. Boleh jadi manajer store nih. Mau. Aku mau jadi manajer store. Kita restock dulu deh. Restock sedikit. Pasta, telur. Gila, duitku banyak banget woi. Gila, masuk akal. Cheese lagi. Kopi, pasta mahal, pasta murah. Mahal, murah. Oke. Tidur. Iya, tidur. Janji tidur. Habis ini tidur. Janji kelingking. Beneran. Pet food nggak sih? Nggak ada pet food. Ini makanan orang doang, Del. Sampai amat. Bohong guys, dia ketagihan jadi cici penjaga toko. Enggak. Bisa tidur 4.40 anjir. Fuck man. Susu. Oh, harusnya gula sama salt ya. Ya nggak sih? Aduh, beli deh, satu lagi deh, satu lagi deh. Janji terakhir. Nih, nah, terus sini. Yah, nggak muat lagi cuy. Wah, nggak muat anjay. Sini deh. Sini ya. Jadi bingung gua. Jadi bingung. Sabar. Jadi bingung anjay. Sabar ya. Sabar. Kok bingung? Oke, beras kita ambil dulu. Beras taruh sini lah ya. Beras di sini ya. Oke. Nih, kan nonton Good Detective. Udah. Itu bagus banget Good Detective. Gue suka. Ini apa nih? Ya, ribet dah. Sisi. Nah, gini. Nah, udah cakep. Udah, kelar. Udah. Oke, bye-bye. Save dulu. Tau kan gak bawain agak rapi. Bobok. Pagi. Good night. Makasih sudah menemani saya. Sakit sih tangannya main itu. Gila bunyi, denger gak? Thank you guys. Good night. Sleep well. Besok nobar, habis nobar kita farming supermarket simulator lagi. Bye bye. Thank you. Good night. Besok lagi. Bye bye Fahmi. Good night. Rap. Good night Virus. Good night Zekre. Good night Dedel. Good night. Good night Chen. Tidur Chen. Lu ngapain jam segini? Kerja. Tidur. Good night Virus. Good night pacarnya KD. Good night Zak. Good night Astropel. Good night Claudio. Good night Tegar. Good night Luminius. Good night Arvin. Good night Rap. Bye bye. Good night Kazuha. Good night Julian. Good night Darul. Good night Wildan. Bye bye. Thank you.